What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I know y'all want to see what's going on, all right, with our Mister in the middle. Okay, we got some interesting things going down, so I'm going to let you hop right in. If you enjoy the content, subscribe down below. If you got any questions, comment. I respond to what I can, and I'm going to see you all on the next one. Peace out.
So we left off on a fairly sobering moment. Luxper, having joined you guys on your expedition here and being awake this time around, has discovered what it appears to refer to as its family, as these shadowy sort of with these coal-like burning eyes and sort of a burning inside their chest shadow creatures, which do not respond to Luxper's attempts to speak with them. They were apparently invisible, and they may or may not have been there the first time you guys passed through. Um, yeah, you guys managed to convince Luxper to step outside for a moment. I don't know what your plan is here, but you did manage to convince him.
I don't know either. So glad everybody's on the same page here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What would you guys like to do? Luxper is like sort of shifting around from side to side. He's not. He's on his own, sort of flapping his wings around. He looks very concerned. He's kind of like muttering to himself.
So we're outside right now, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to literally place you
Yeah.
outside, but yeah, you guys are outside right now.
Okay.
So I will say at least Riley. Whenever we walked up, was there any kind of like, I don't really know what I'm looking for here. I guess like a mana almost. Like, was there any mana sense from them? Did it seem like they were physically there? I mean, I guess it is probably just to the best of my knowledge they were. I mean,
You can make a mana sense check if you like. I mean,
Okay.
you're still relatively close to them.
I was gonna say if I'm going to do that, then I would probably kind of poke my head back in, and then
They're,
kind
they're,
of.
they're still where you see them. They have not re-invisibled yet.
Okay. Yeah, I would
Oh,
try
yeah,
to go, like in at least a little bit and get kind of close to do a mana sense.
Okay.
Click, click.
Yeah. I mean, you can sense now that they are visible. You do sense something there, but you can't get any real. There's something there. That's about as much as you can determine. They're not illusions.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'll take that for what it is and go back to the group and just go, well, they're definitely real. I thought maybe they were just some kind of magic,
Yeah, could I,
magic image.
could I make a mana sense as well? Usually I'm not the one to repeat, but I do like taking my mana sense.
Sure. I suppose you send Ray in to do this.
Weird that you have known my tricks with guidance.
Okay, with a 16. Ooh, okay, so this is interesting. So your thing is music. There is a louder, clashing, chaotic melody. It's almost like those bands where they like just make noise basically.
Chaotic melody.
I think there are literal genres for that. I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but it's not very pleasing music. It's very chaotic, very disturbing. However, beneath the surface of all of that, there is just the barest hint of a flute, a lonely flute being played far within.
Poor babies have been corrupted. No.
Yeah, not really understanding, I think, the emotional side of things. I would kind of address Luxper, going up to just go, so, like, have you seen anything like these before?
Luxper will make an intelligence check.
Roll high, little buddy.
Okay.
Not terrible.
He stops considering for a moment. He's still freaking out a little bit, but he does consider your question and then think about it, straining himself. He says, "Well, I don't know. I guess I heard that, celestials, like me, we can, if bad things get us, sometimes they take us and they put bad stuff onto us and they make us more like them I think it's called enshadowing. It's a process.
Gotcha. And I'll kind of sit down, trying to get like to Luxper's level, um, and just go. So, with the Enshadow, is there? Have you heard of any way to maybe start to get rid of this bad stuff?
Luxbro, make another intelligence check.
Oh, I was hoping the 16 would just stick.
He shakes his head uncertainly. He says, "No, I don't know that much about it. I didn't think that anything like that would happen to us here. Normally, there aren't really bad things here. The really bad things, the big guys, they deal with that before they even get in, usually."
Yeah. I look back
Good.
towards the group. I have a strong feeling it's probably something to do with whatever's going on in the temple.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one thing's for sure, we're not taking Luxper in there with us. I don't want him to turn into one of those things.
No, but yeah, it just sucks because he was going to be really helpful. But I mean, if we follow through with our surprise plan and we stop him, it might save Luxper's family.
What are you guys talking about? Do you know who did this?
Well,
we have an idea, little buddy.
yeah, we don't really know exactly. It's just kind of a guess.
Luxper, Cheek said. He says, well, they're my family, and uh, maybe I can heal them. I'm good at healing.
I don't want to risk that.
Yeah, I kind of scrunch my nose. Hey, I know how it can feel to lose your family, or at least them not be exactly with you right now. But I don't want you to end up like one of those, and I think there's a chance that maybe we can save them, and it would suck if you were one of them as well.
He hears Riley say this, and then he looks over at Eris, and he
Mhm.
says, "Is he saying? Do you think that you guys can save them?"
We're gonna try our best, little buddy.
We're definitely gonna try our best.
Okay. Eris can make a persuasion check with advantage.
Sheesh.
Oh.
You hit these. You hit these. You hit these.
Oh, even with advantage, still just 13. Jesus.
Hey, could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Luxfer looks a little uncertain. He says, "Well, what do you mean try your best? If you guys aren't sure, then I should be there to help you to tip the scales."
Well, I guess. Quick question, Luxper, if you don't mind. Whenever these things get enshadowed, do they tend to get hostile?
Uh, yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he nods. He says, "Yeah, whatever makes them. Like I said, it puts a lot of their evil on top of the good stuff inside. And yeah, I don't know why they didn't attack us right away. I think normally they're very, they like killing things."
It might be something to do with, I mean, you being there. To be honest, they probably have some of themselves left.
Oh, I don't know. If you guys go in there without me, maybe they'll attack you.
Mm. Well, only one way to find out. Can Eris go down and kind of poke her head into the room, see how they react to her?
Sure. I will say Riley and Ray have both poked their head in.
Yeah, we both kind of.
Oh, you
A
have?
little bit. Yeah, to do the
Okay,
mana sense
and-
checks.
They didn't react to that. However, neither Riley nor Ray went that far in.
No,
So-
yeah.
And I think last session, one of them approached us, I think, and moved towards us. Was it moving specifically towards Luxper?
No, I don't think. I mean, I guess I might have made a mistake, but no, Luxper, I believe, approached one of them,
Mm.
and caused it
Do you
to
remember
real.
how close we got?
You guys got within. You were in this general area.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, one of those things was pretty close to us, I remember.
Well, I mean, if we want to test the waters, one of us, even me, I could try to use my grappling hook to get out quickly if they seem to charge at all, but could just walk in to see if they make any kind of engagement.
I mean, yeah.
Luxper nods and certainly says, "Okay, but be careful, and what are you gonna do if they try to hurt you though?
Well,
we can't hurt them."
Of course. That's why if they try to come at me, I got this bad boy, and I pull out my little grappling hook. I'm like, they can't catch me with this.
Riley can make a persuasion check.
All right.
Oh, God.
He doesn't trust Riley as much as the other two. This is canon. He shakes his head. He says, "I don't know if I really trust you." And things kind of blow up, and you drop bombs everywhere, and a fog appears. You're I don't know. I think someone should probably go with you.
All right, I'll go with them. You mentioned trying to heal them. I could maybe give that a shot. You stay here, Luxper.
Yeah, I mean, as Air starts walking, I don't really continue. I'm like, there's really no point in two of us going. I mean...
Come on.
Luxford, nothing calls after you. He says, if it seems dangerous, come right out.
Sure thing, little dude.
Okay.
Alright,
you guys can kind of reach yourself in the entryway here if you'd like.
Oh, game's paused. Can't do shit.
Okay. Okay, I see. You guys are
Yeah, I mean, I will take a step forward, kind of. Oh, hello! I didn't even know the one at the bottom.
Okay. So you guys can both make dex checks.
Dex checks, to be clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Dex checks.
Sheesh, I'm rolling a high today.
Yeah, but he only rolled a 6 though. Oh shit, you rolled a 4.
Okay. So this one does run up to Riley and attempt. It opens its maw, and within is a maw of fire and flames, and attempts to chomp down on you.
Chompy.
Why is it
You do not
asking me to
have-
feather
you do
fall?
not have a reaction at
That's
the moment.
funny. Oh, it's asking me to do feather fall. That's funny. Well, if I had my... Okay. I was like, I kind of plan on having my grappling hook ready to go. Would I not have been able to use that to, like, avoid the attack?
They move faster than you did.
Okay.
You do not have a reaction either, Eris.
Oh, I don't? Well, fuck.
No advantage or
They
nothing?
both bite you. You guys can both get out of there if you would like.
Yeah, let's get out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
They do not, as Riley uses his grappling hook and Eris, I assume, just disengages and moves off. They do not pursue you. They do sort of disappear out of sight as you guys leave.
That's wacko, bro. I intended to... Ugh.
Well, shit.
You guys going outside. Luxper looks very distressed. He says, "Oh no, they hurt you." And he will heal Eris first.
What happened? Why does he not like me? How did
He
this
does
happen?
not like you. You're a kid to him.
It's fucked up.
And I mean, you're a kid. So
I've pet him way more.
I thought we were tight. That's not even... I pet him first. That logic doesn't even flow.
No,
Yeah,
the
but
logic kind of flows. He's been on her shoulder for like the entire time we've known him, I think.
I'm saying from when we first met. This is some bullshit.
Oh.
then he will go over to Riley and say, "Boy, you should really, keep a better look after yourself a little better there."
Holy scolds, Riley.
As he casts the 5th Cure Wound spell, he kind of
Oh my
slumps
god,
down,
dude. I can't get shit. Not even other rolls.
and he looks very tired. He says, "Ooh, boy, that was a lot of healing. I don't know if I have enough to heal them too. You guys didn't hurt them, did you?"
No, they only hurt us.
Well, I'm sorry they did that, but they don't know what they're doing right now.
God. Alright. Well, we have to go in there, and we don't know any way to heal them.
Maybe if I go with you, they just won't attack. They didn't attack before, right?
Yeah, but buddy, I don't want to run the risk of you also getting corrupted like them.
Well,
I'd rather you not be in there at all. I don't want to risk it.
well, but they're gonna kill you guys if you go in there, or they might force you to kill them, and that wouldn't be any better.
Eris, well, I do agree with you. Unfortunately, this is not our family and not our decision to make. Luxper is at least intelligent enough to make his own choices.
You want him to just go in there and risk turn into one of those?
If that is what he so wishes, he understands his consequences.
Isn't Luxper kind of young? I kind of got the impression that he's like kind of a kid.
Best
I
of
think
luck,
he's
Contour
mischievous. I don't think he's young though. He's a celestial. Who the fuck knows how old he is?
Wexford is not really paying attention to this conversation. He is very tired right now.
Okay, well, Jesus Christ. All right, well, we need to fucking move forward. So where do we go from here? Luxper, you look like you're one step away from passing out. Are you sure you want to risk this?
Oh, well, well, I don't know. It seems like the best option. I don't want you to kill them, and I don't want them to kill you. I don't see another way to make sure that that doesn't happen.
All right, when we go in there, you stay on my shoulder, and if things get dicey, you get the fuck out of there. All right?
Oh, okay. Just, do your best not to hurt them. If it comes to that. You guys can get out of there. See, they didn't chase you out, so you guys just have to leave really fast if they start attacking.
Exactly.
He nods a little bit more certainly, sort of working himself up to it, and he will fly up and plop himself on Eris's shoulder. Yeah. He will keep himself visible, however. He will not go invisible. With that, do you guys enter? Or re-enter, I should say.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can move yourselves on the map here.
Since I didn't have a reaction available when I got chomped on, can I have my spell slot back?
Oh, did you actually? Oh, yeah, you can.
Yay!
And I will take off the shield there. There we go. You guys are free to move.
Yeah, I will. I'll prep 2 dodges for Ray and Rose.
I feel like we should all do that at this point. Okay. Alright. Gains all prepped.
Do they do anything?
You guys are free to move.
It's like a Tetris
Are they like
puzzle.
Are they like watching us as we pass by? That's interesting. Awfully quiet over there.
Hudson, are you alive?
That's it?
He's dead.
That's it! Oh god, the demons took him.
He got shadowed.
Sorry, my thing messed up for a second there. They are watching you as you pass by. They do turn to follow you. Their eyes, however, are not focused on all of you. They are focused on Eris, it seems.
Oh boy.
You can make a perception check if you'd like to learn more.
Sure. Perception. Wow, I ain't perceiving shit.
Yeah, they're all staring at Eris. Other people are allowed to make perception checks if they like. They don't have to though.
Yeah. I'll make mine.
Getting the low rolls out of the way. That's
Yeah.
a good
Riley,
job.
Riley, make a perception check.
No.
Complete the square.
Nope. Riley is not caring what they do right now.
Wow, that's cold-hearted.
You guys can continue
Hey,
to
listen,
move.
he's a 11-year-old that doesn't know how to handle his feelings. That's where he's at.
God. All right. Eris like rests a hand protectively on Luxper. As she passes by this one, she kind of looks at it and she goes, "Hey man, you fucking good in there? What's going on?"
It does not respond.
Can I like pick Luxper up and like hold him over my head and like to see like where its eye movement is going?
Yes, and with that, I guess you will succeed on your perception check. Yeah, their eyes all immediately go up, following Luxper. They are not staring at Eris. They are staring at Luxper.
Holy fuck. Oh boy.
Yeah, we
All
probably
right.
shouldn't stay in here long, guys.
Is this one kind of guarding the door? Or is he just
I
in
mean,
front?
yeah, you can scoot by him, obviously, to get to the door, but he is kind of in the way a little bit.
Can we, because like kind of quick meta discussion, I don't remember what plan we kind of all agreed on going in. Are we trying to get things to proc, or like what's the vibes? Like the explosives and stuff? Because I know we kind of talked about it, but I don't remember what our final verdict was.
Your thing was procking the bombs. My thing was procking the anger of the temple itself. I think that's what the two we chose. I don't know if you have decided officially on which one.
Boogie.
So what plan are we sticking to? Bombs or what?
I think I think we can do both. Let's just focus on the
Okay,
bomb as a
and
secondary because that one's the more dangerous one.
when we get in,
I
are
don't
we
think
just
right
going
now.
guns blazing? Are we talking first? What's the vibe we're going for?
Well, we were trying to talk first. We're trying. If we do fight
Okay,
him, we want to
okay.
catch him as off guard as possible, and I think charging in would be a bad way to
Gotcha.
do that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. I just wanted the quick meta discussion of kind of what we decided on.
That's fine.
I want to take a closer gander on like what they actually look like some sort of perception to see like if I can get more detail on what they look like.
Okay, sure. You can make a perception check. 15. Yeah, so they're about as tall as chest height. They're smaller creatures. They're vaguely humanoid in shape with kind of a larger head than their bodies. As Riley and Rose experienced earlier, they do have kind of a somewhat hidden maw, and within you see flames. The insides of its body appear to be mostly fire. The outsides mostly shadow. Yeah. Anything in particular you're looking for?
No, it was actually just generally how they look like specifically. I I mean I would try to do like kind of what their intentions look like, but I think that'd be more of an insight than a perception. Rose crouches down in front of this the one directly in front of me. Hey, well, I don't know if you can hear me, but we're gonna try to help you guys. From what Luxfer has told me, you guys used to like music. As fans of music, and as an artist myself, it'd be a sin if you couldn't hear mine. So, just sit still for a little bit, and we'll help you guys out. Whether it understands replies or whatever. I will keep moving.
Okay. Just before you do that, let me roll something real quick.
Oh god.
There it is.
Bites you 5 times.
Okay.
Oh no.
He his eyes are still clearly focused on Luxper. He doesn't like look to address you or anything. However, he does take one like very small step to the right here.
I'd look at him and give a soft bow and go, "Thank you, and hopefully you can teach me some of your guys' music as well." As Ray will open the door if everybody's kind of where they want to be before. I do look back to make sure everybody's kind of where they want to be before I open it.
Yeah. Let's get this party rolling.
I do watch out for the mine.
I step directly. I don't care.
I touch it. Well, actually, we've already decided that being within 5 feet of them is not a trigger, unless you change them overnight, in which case we're fucked. So.
Alright, file in everyone. Let me in.
Mr. Strickland?
Yeah. So he does look up from staring at the prisoner. There are blood splatters around the prisoner, arranged in a very sort of grotesque manner. Um, he appears to have cut off tips of fingers and things of that nature,
Yummy.
placing
My
them
God.
around the prisoner as well. Where his wounds are, you can see obviously bits of dry blood. However, there is raw, sort of bluish energy where the wounds are as well. Um, you don't know if that's coming from within or from without, or if it's an enchantment or what. But it's clearly something strange happening with the wounds. At the sound of your voice, his ears do perk up, and he sort of looks over at you guys at the entrance there. He frowns, and his eyes go to Luxper. He says, "I thought I got all of them.
Damn it! I
Where'd
knew
you
it.
find this one?"
Yeah, about that. How do we turn them back, huh?
Turn them back.
Yeah.
Reverse the shadow condition.
Yeah, come on.
Why would you want to do that? They might put a
Why
lot of work.
wouldn't I? Right, and I want to do that work.
Why?
Why not?
They're useful tools right now. They help me keep the orcs away.
Which
For-
I was like, Riley kind of steps in, which is understandable under the circumstances. We did bring our gifts, and kind of lifts up whatever kind of however much he was able to carry in.
Sure. As I recall, you guys got a pretty decent menagerie of like things.
Yeah,
Collecting.
you said we found like some of the good stuff, but not like peak.
Yeah, yeah. So a decent amount of gifts. He nods, and he'll make a perception check from a distance here first. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. He nods slowly. He says, "Good. I don't know if she'll like any of that in particular, but I think the effort will matter to her more than the actual things themselves. Here, set it down over here. I'll arrange it. They like triangles,
Where does he point to?
patterns. He points to the edge. He points like to this area right there.
Yes,
I was
triangle's
like,
the
right, yeah, Riley,
strongest
we'll
shape.
start. True.
Do you set the chest down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will. I was like, I'll just set down in front of me.
He grins and he puts up a finger. He says, I should warn you, don't come within the circle." And he kind of gestures around to the circle that is surrounding the prisoner. "That is holy ground, not fit for your feet."
Oh, is it magical?
He ignores Riley.
Fair enough.
He moves over to the chest that you guys placed there. He will make a. What would this be? Probably an insight check. Okay. Yeah. He opens the chest and begins perusing its contents. You guys can interrupt me whenever you would like. He begins taking items and moving back, kind of like standing around, like clearly taking some time to position the items in just such a way. There doesn't appear to be any particular rhyme or reason to it, at least none that you guys can decipher. But he returns to the chest.
Did
Grab
we
some-
ever ask what the ice blocks were for over there?
I don't believe you did.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Riley will try one more time. While he's grabbing, like once he comes up closer to like grab something, Riley will again kind of try to use the childlike innocence to try to like gain some information about the room. And Mister, why do you have those just like ice blocks over there?
Yeah, he does look up at you immediately. He says, "Those are not ice blocks. They are creations of her. I don't know what's in them. I'm really looking forward to finding out."
Interesting.
I can't look within them. There's no way to destroy them. They are not of this world. Invincible, immutable. He grabs some more items and returns, placing them at various points.
At this point, I do look to Rose, just kind of giving the eye of like looking for a signal of like, hey, are we gonna try to like when he turns around, like so, just kind of like looking back and forth, giving the like, so we're like, what's the vibes right now?
I will say he has gathered probably about 2/3 of the things in the chest at this point. This will be the last time he returns to the chest.
That's unfortunate.
He begins gathering things in the chest.
Any progress on the combinations?
He looks up at you sort of suspiciously. He says, "No, I paused, like you recommended. We need to prepare for when she wakes up."
Very well. I thought with your... well, regardless, I thought we might get a bit antsy and continue the combinations. Merely a question of curiosity. Pay it no
I'm
mind.
not a child. I am able to be patient when I so please. And for this, he gestures around, I'm willing to be very, very patient.
Of course, I meant no insults, Sir Strickland.
He nods and returns to gathering things in the chest.
Alright, someone hit this motherfucker. Not to
He
look at
straightens
his bitch ass.
the collection of items in his hands. He turns his back on you guys. He takes a step,
I was like, do or die.
takes another step,
No, now it's too late.
looks around to place the items. Places an item.
I want to cast a spell, but I don't know if he'll know.
But, okay, so my problem is, right, with if we cast a spell,
It could be that the mines are like on a like custom thing, right? And it could be like if offensive magic is cast or something, it might trigger, and that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I was like, if I was gonna do anything, I was gonna just try an unseen servant to do anything, but I mean, I was like, I don't think we can meta too hard, but I was like being in the moment. I was like, Riley for the most part is waiting for signal, understanding his place in the group right now.
You're the team leader. I mean,
Strickland completes placing the items at various points around the prisoner. He glances back at all of you and glances at his work that he's done here. And he nods approvingly. He says, well, as much as I hate to admit it, it seems you're right. I think this will be a much more pleasant way for her to wake up. Well, I suppose you've earned the right. You may observe the awakening if you'd like. You can stay here with me. Obviously, don't enter the circle, but you may stay at the outer edges of the room.
of
Cool.
course, as servants can be useful sometimes, Sir Strickland. Very well.
Okay. He begins going from mana orb to mana orb, taking the green amulet out and placing it on each. Various orbs he goes to. All 7, and nothing ends up... Well, actually...
D1000 or whatever.
Nothing happens.
Jesus.
D999, baby.
And he takes out his little notebook and clearly marks something off. And then he continues trying a different combination.
Do I happen to have any paper on me?
I'm sure you do.
Okay. Oh, I guess I forget you did give us things. I mean, did I, or who has the journal right now? Did I keep the journal?
I don't have it.
I was like,
think-
it's not in my inventory, but
That's because I put post in the chat. Yeah, you have that.
okay. Oh, I don't want to make him angry. Whatever. I don't think I'm making him angry. I would like
And
to.
words.
Yeah, I would like to pull the journal out. And I'm going to kind of just flip to a blank page. And I guess I do have my calligrapher's supplies. And I will, if I can, I want to start kind of like treating this as like a brain teaser puzzle. And trying to kind of come up with like the most efficient way to actually do these combinations, and if he is just like blind testing them, and if I could like, if there's some faster way, and even if I can't technically come up with one, I'm just that's what I'm trying to do right now.
I'll say you can make a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Oh, fuck
Nice.
off, dude. Give me something.
I mean, what you're describing is a pretty difficult task because
Yes.
you don't know what he's done so far, and his order appears to be somewhat complicated, or at least it's complicated enough that you can't figure it out.
Okay.
In the number of tries that he's doing here, at least. How long are you guys? How long are you gonna give him?
I say we go to a corner room and kind of discuss what the plan is while he's
Okay.
doing that.
I will roll 5 D1000 as you guys do that.
Uh-huh.
Nat 1. That's hilarious.
I
That
was
is funny.
curious.
It's lucky you guys. I decided it would be it would be 1,000, not the one. That would
I'm
be very
just saying, because he binked the 1, he should have like disadvantage on the next one.
Exactly. He did so bad that he deserves
He rechecked one that he's already done. Yeah, coming to the room, I was like, I'm kind of in my journal, but I do look up. I'm like, and of course I'm assuming he's concentrating, and I'm gonna say this quietly. I look over at everyone. I'm like, I can maybe try to come up with some kind of system to help him, so to speak, and try to show him the journal if we want to draw him in a little closer. I don't know if he'll listen to me because he doesn't seem to respect me much, but it's something we could try. If I have enough notes here that are legitimate, he might actually acknowledge it.
Yeah, if you work on it diligently enough. I don't believe I have the, we'll say, credentials to help you, Riley, but I believe if you can prove it and at least explain to me in some sense what it means, I can try to draw him in.
Yeah, I mean that's if we want to go that route, I'll at least keep sitting here. I'll keep listening, but I'll keep working on this. And so while they are kind of discussing plans, I will go like silent brain mode and sitting there trying to study him, see what he's doing, and then continue to try to like concoct a plan through that.
Okay. Well, what are you trying to do a check here?
The same thing as last time. If I'm trying to create a faster system to basically use as an excuse to be like, hey, look what I wrote, or kind of as Rose said, give her the journal with all the notes on it and be like, here, explain it this way, because like this is what makes it like legitimate.
Riley, you don't understand what he has tried, and in the order that he's trying it, because it seems complicated, correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to study him right now, but it's
I
it's
do
hard
believe
to follow.
you are smart enough to calculate distance, though. Maybe the most efficient distance from each orb, so he saves time.
Checking
At
the
least
ones
the
first.
most efficient combination.
Yeah, the fastest ones to check, so to speak, to knock those out quicker.
Yes.
That's true.
Maybe
That would definitely be
that's
the
a better,
yeah,
more
it would
efficient
be
way to do this.
the most simplistic way, and it definitely makes it easier for you to explain to him. So let me draw up a graph real quick, and I will go ahead and concoct like a pretty, at least semi-extensive graph of like where the orbs are and like what the most efficient path would be to take between all of them to like get the fastest checks done first.
Okay.
Joke's on y'all, I'm just
I
trying to
guess-
summon this bitch.
I guess I'll let you make. I mean, I hate giving you just a straight intelligence check. I'm trying to think of what else we could use here.
I mean,
Could
I'm
be
okay with intelligence.
tactics.
I was like, I'm okay with intelligence check. I feel like it's a pretty valid like check in this situation. I mean,
I think we can do an investigation check. I guess we can do an investigation check.
okay. Hey, he binks one.
Get
Um,
that.
With a 24, you come up with what you feel like is a pretty efficient way of doing things. Um, the issue is that obviously you don't know the correct combination.
Yes.
Also, you get a sense with the 24, you do figure out what his like patterns are, so you do know what he's guessed already,
Uh huh.
at least more or less.
Yeah,
what he's
because like
guessed
I can like backtrack as to what he's doing
Right.
and what he's changing.
Um, However, since you don't know you don't have any special information about where the correct solution might lie, there's not really a more efficient way of doing this other than just blind guessing, which is what he's doing right now.
Oh, fair enough.
Because unless you divine something from the journal that he didn't know, that might give a hint. But unless you have some sort of hint as to where the correct number might be, or the correct combination rather,
Okay.
there's limited what
Um,
you can do to help him in this.
I will basically relay this and just look to the group and go, okay, well, to be honest, from what I've seen and from what it looks like he's already guessed, he's kind of on the most efficient route of just randomly guessing at this point for what he hasn't guessed. That being said, it's not like we couldn't, try to deceive him. I'm not necessarily the best liar myself, but if any of y'all are any good at lying, you might be able to convince him. I can at least make the notes look convincing enough for you to draw him in.
Yes, that'll work. How good is Riley's handwriting?
Oh, very good. That is, yeah. And genuinely, that's
Okay.
like, kind of, I was like, he is
You're-
literally has expertise in
Yeah.
calligraphies.
Okay, make it worse.
Make it worse.
Make it hard to read for him.
Okay. I was like, I would imagine I probably have pretty good control over how I want my writing to look. So, I mean, I'm sure I'll get to use my calligraphies check to see how I
Yeah.
do. I guess.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, make a calligraphy's check. Make it perfectly imperfect.
All right.
Nice. You roll low and it's too perfect.
God, plus
Okay.
8 and a 13, bro.
It's difficult. Like the letters, some of the letters are just too straight. But other than that, you do a pretty decent job of mimicking a sloppy person's handwriting.
Okay. So I try to make this again like a pretty extensive like graph and chart to where it really looks like there was like a lot of thought and like like hey, there might be something here type thing. And I suppose I will hand the journal over to Rose, assuming she is wanting to take this.
Yeah. I take it and look at it. While the ink is still drying, I'll leave it as it. Actually, I won't smudge it. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess get in formation that you so choose, guys. Preferably away from the mines, as I'll be moving up, but I'll
Don't forget
Let
it's
you
a
go.
it's a pretty small blast radius.
of course.
Yeah, did we
As I
have
will.
last radius last session?
Well, I literally
You know
have
what the
this
one by
spell.
the book is? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, unless he's using a custom one, it's a 10-foot blast,
Okay.
10-foot radius. I think. Let me look at my spell again. 10-foot radius sphere centered on the item. So don't be within 10 feet of it.
Gotcha. Damn, I fucked up this nail as I was painting it.
Oh, hold on.
This nail is fucked. What are we doing? Formation!
All right.
I was like, Riley won't leave the wall too much as to not arouse suspicion.
Okay.
Sir Strickland, mind my impudence. We believed we've concocted a more
Just
Granted.
real quick, as you do this, I'll let you. You can. Where do you want him to be? Because you could interrupt him at any point during all this. So you could like interrupt him next to any orb potentially, or like on a path between any orb.
I would like to interrupt him here.
Okay. I mean, this is kind of as close as he would get to that. He wouldn't go down that far, but
He has to go to the orbs, though, right?
Right. So the only path that would be between the left orb and the right orb here, so that he wouldn't have any reason to go further down than that.
Okay. Could I drag him, like, here? Presumably here?
Definitely.
Yeah. As he's doing this combination, Sir Strickland, mind my impudence and my manners for a second. I believe we've concocted a bit more of an efficient way for you to solve the puzzle.
Okay. He he does nod and like turn to face you. You can make a persuasion check with advantage.
Roll high.
Because Ray's cute.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, no, not because Ray's cute. But,
Because Ray's cute.
Damn, not the 8-8.
yeah, with a 17, he nods. He says, well, you've proved useful in your suggestions in the past. I'm happy to listen, especially if it speeds things up. What's your suggestion?
Well, I'll be honest. I'm not terribly the brightest, but my friend there, Riley, he has concocted a way for you to perhaps shave some seconds. You know, whatever precious seconds we can shave is something that we should take into account. As I open the journal and try to show him some of the paths to take that would be more efficient. I guess, for example, like if you're at the adorable one, it is always better to go to the hardcore one. And then if you haven't go to, and then do it like try to be explaining him and try to kind of lull him into a false sense of security here as a.
Yeah, you can make a deception check. I'll say with advantage.
As I murky
Yeehaw.
shit.
He is more trusting
Nice.
you.
Yeah. Woohoo!
I will let him roll an insight check.
That's
But it's
valid,
low.
and I don't
likely-
like
You
it.
better not roll a 20.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, he does not seem to sniff anything being amiss. As he he's like leaning forward. He'll even like kind of like step closer to you to like look. So you're like both looking at the paper at the same time, like that sort of
Oh
thing.
my god, they're gonna kiss.
I was like, is it possible to move him one down, or is that one's too much?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Perfectly sandwiched.
Ray would like to take a quick perception at, like, now that she's much closer to the mana orb, like what's their like deal?
Okay.
Kind of.
You can make a mana sense check or a perception check.
Perception would be nice, but mana senses is more canonically accurate.
I mean, one is going to be more useful than the other, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do mana sense. Mana sense sounds like the more canonical one. Ray, we gotta work on this. I give you a +2 for a reason.
Yeah, she does sense sort of. It's like a massive bell ringing in the far distance. The orbs are connected to some composition or orchestra that is very, very powerful and very, very difficult to interrupt or affect in any way.
Could I, knowing that it's a bell, could I maybe Ray would like to make a mana sense at the prisoner. I know I did it originally, but I don't believe
Sure.
It's like if she can remake one to see if maybe I guess kind of what I'm looking for here is like if her composition kind of matches the sounds of the rest of the bells to like kind of understand what combo is needed. Ooh, love that.
Yeah, Ray's unable to sense anything from the prisoner.
Hey, get those low rolls out of the way for the fight, right?
That's on my water. Yeah, fuck it. As he's lulled into this kind of false thing here,
Shank him.
Ray will look over at Riley and Eris
to see what they're doing.
Eris is fidgeting, ready to start throwing fireballs.
Yeah, you see Riley in kind of his like very analytical state. I was yeah, you've seen him like this before because we have fought together now. It is his mode of like trying to figure out what his best plan of attack is to like start this moment off. So he's basically like kind of ready to go, thinking like, okay, if I do this, we do this. If I do this, we do this. If I do this, we do this.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I will be striking Strickland here. I don't know how we want to do this.
Striking Strickland.
He's striking Strickland, baby.
Ray can make an attack with advantage, and that will initiate the combat. However,
Could I? Is it only a weapon attack, or could I do something else now?
Yeah, you could do something else. I'll say probably just an action, but yeah, you can do something else.
Yeah. I will go ahead and do.
Are other people allowed to do an action on this or no?
No.
Okay.
What if I did it anyway? Hey, Hudson, question. If I levitate someone, are they while they're in the air floating, are they able to attack us if they have ranged attacks?
There's nothing restricting their movement other than from side to side. So yes, they are still able to like move their hands. So if they had like a bow or something, yeah, they would be able to shoot you.
What's the fucking point of the spell then?
You took it.
That's more of a utility spell. It's not usually a combat spell.
Play.
Ray will. Ray takes a good hard look at Strickland, devising kind of where the weak points are in his armor and/or the skin that is exposed. She holds her katana in both hands and will make a shocking grasp, which I know is supposed to be your hand, but I'm gonna flavor it and say it's the katana because it's cool.
The shocking katana.
So this is shocking grasp, right?
Yeah.
This is with advantage. Well, it was already with advantage. Never mind. Yeah, you do your thing.
Game. Whenever you want to roll that, that'd be nice.
No smile.
Or not. Okay, cool.
It doesn't seem like you're targeting him. Are you
Is that
targeting?
it? Oh, whoops.
Yeah, no.
I thought I clicked on him. I think I clicked back on Ray. It will be a. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Nice.
Woo!
Good start. Good start.
Get him!
All right. It will do that, and if he yeah, okay, yeah, it will go ahead and do 7 damage, and he cannot take reactions.
Okay, interesting. All right. So that will be all right. So now we will roll for initiative.
Attack.
Oh, he rolled low on initiative.
I rolled high.
Honestly, kind of canonical. Kind of canonical.
That makes.
Ray and Rose have to roll for initiative.
Yeah, I was trying to do it off my character sheet, but it's fine.
I usually just click on the token. That's usually the easier.
Okay, that's unfortunate for Rose, but it's fine.
All right. Oh yeah, I always forget. It's all on Rose's. Ray doesn't get it.
Whoops, it's all on Rose.
Okay, here I'll remove Ray, or I'll just move her down. Oop. How do I do that? There we go. Just to remind in case we forget. All right. Top of the round is Eris.
Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Eris.
Eris.
Eris, please.
The demons have taken her as well.
She is enshadowed.
She is enshadowed.
Well, I don't think I'm starting this one off with Shatter. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing a little bit of Team Damahe. Is there a way to make a 10-foot radius, like, hit the peak of him, but not the other two?
Yeah, normally I do allow that. With the understanding that enemies can do that to you guys too.
Okay.
So yeah. You can
Maybe I
change
can shadow
the
this.
sphere in such a way that it'll only affect him.
Okay.
Eris has left Foundry.
And you know what?
Yeah, I'm trying to
she's
come back.
She's back. She's back.
I'm trying my best.
Listen, I will find out real quick if this guy is made of inorganic material or not. So.
Oh, wonderful.
We'll have that info real fast. Don't you worry.
Yeah, that will be useful to me.
I mean, you know, there's a chance if he's organic material, fire is flammable. So, yeah.
True.
He's made of wood.
Inorganic or organic, he's going to be set on fire.
Listen, he's got to be one of the two, okay? He can't be omni-organic. He can't be all of it at once. Oh my god, he's omniganic. We're fucked. Hey, can I change my character to be omniganic, Hudson? I'm both organic and non-organic at the same time.
Because the wrong artificer class for that.
Fuck, you're right, actually.
Of the golem subclass or whatever.
Damn it. I fucked it. Oh, I fucked it so hard. I feel like the flesh golem would probably be the closest thing.
Oh, thank God. Fuck. Of course my internet would cut out right when things were starting to get fun.
Obviously.
That's okay. You give me time to relearn this guy's features, so.
No!
Way to go. You've doomed us all.
Weird. Oh, they have to be prepared?
Typically.
There they are. Okay. I found it. Okay, great. Eris is gonna cast Scorching Ray on this bitch.
Valid.
Set that bitch on fire. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Hit him, hit him, hit him. By the way...
You get 2 more attacks.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Is that gonna use up my spell slots?
You can say, like, don't consume for the next 2.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Oh, wait, so what does this do?
It's
I
3.
get to hit him 3 times.
Yeah. 3.
Bitch!
3 rays. So 2 nat ones.
Yeah, mineral.
Fortunate on the damage.
Unfortunate.
Hit him again, hit him again.
Hey, hits all 3 times, though. Huge. That was
Nice.
actually a very nice turn.
I've
Yeah.
seen Scorching Ray hit 3 times. I've never seen it hit 3 times before.
Eris was building up all that.
Yeah,
man.
we were.
Just
And listen,
wanted.
Eris and
wanted to
Riley
set the
have been
guy on fire.
sitting here planning this. Riley will fuck it though. Trust.
So
Take
3.
them burns, motherfucker.
3 rays of flame impact Peter Strickland, burning his clothes and his skin, revealing the strange magical bluish energy beneath.
Yeah.
Anything else, Eris?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Next up is Riley.
Okay. Seeing these flames shoot out from Eris, he kind of reaches into his pack and picks out this what he might recognize as a Thunderburst mine, but he is quite skilled with his and can just fucking chonk that bitch. So he will throw a shatter, making the radius so that it will hit Peter, but not Rose and Ray. So he needs to make me a con save. Let me find... Yes,
Can
con
you just
save.
target him and do it, or do you not have a shatter spell?
Is
Say
the
that
fucking
again?
Ludwig OST?
What's that?
It is. It's the Ludwig OST. There's just nothing. I thought I recognized the
Uh,
50. God
it
damn
is.
it.
Uh,
It'll
he-
save.
original
But he
soundtrack.
does still take half. So he'll take 5.
All right, I will
So he
add
takes
the
5 thunder damage if that matters. And to be clear, this means that he is not an organic material. We know
I'm
this now.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. So yeah, you just see Riley chunk this big mine that explodes. Startling him more than hurting him, I suppose.
That is probably true.
He got spooked.
Yeah, at this point he does kind of shriek, and he says, "Fools, you know not what you're playing with," and he will. Oh, yeah, I guess I should ask Riley. Do you have anything else?
Nah, I don't think I have a bonus action I really want to use right now. I will probably move a little closer.
Okay. I will point out, you did give him the shocking grasp. He did not have a reaction, but it is the start of his next turn, so he does have his reaction.
Yeah, I was more scared that somehow you'd will it into existence that he can start exploding shit, even though it wasn't his. Since they were prepped, that was my main
Okay.
concern when using shocking grasp. But yeah.
All right.
I'll step up to here.
He will have some fun.
Don't do that.
Yeah, he'll have some fun. He will Misty Step first of all. He doesn't like being sandwiched by the 2 melee people here. It's not a good spot to be in. And then he will go an additional. Whoop. Oh, actually, he might do his stuff before he does that. Let's see here. What's the range on his thing? Oh, never mind. It's super long range. We can back up. We can back up a little more. He will target, I guess, Eris at the moment. Eris is apparently the biggest threat.
No, not at all.
And he will cast, or actually, does he have an AoE he can do?
Stop contemplating our murder.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, scratch all that.
Uh-huh.
We'll go just 1 up at the start. And let's see, is that a 30 foot line there? Whoop. Oh, no, never mind. I forget. We decided you can't do 2 spells per turn, even if one of them is a bonus action. Yeah, so he will do that, and then he will just do a twin spell, Force Bolt. Can you target both of them on Eris? Let me check. I always forget how twin spell works. It's kind of wonky. Sorry, yeah, so it has to be a second creature in range. Okay. All right, so he'll take 1 thing to do that. And he will target first Eris, and then probably Ray, as Ray was the one who attacked him. Actually, no, he'll attack Riley.
Aw.
Riley did more damage to him, I think, than Ray did.
Bring it,
Actually,
bitch.
No, Ray did do a little bit more damage.
Yeah, I did 5. She did 7.
Yeah. Okay, so you just
Does this do anything?
you block the damage.
Good.
So that will not do any damage. The other one will be directed
Excellent.
towards Riley.
Far away is that bitch?
Oh, he is hitting Riley?
90.
He is
Fucked
hitting
up.
Riley. And this
Aw.
does
You hit
additional
a kid?
4 points of damage since he twin spelled it. For 14 points of force damage.
The
You hit a
kid.
child?
Yeah,
That
he went through the board 1, 2, 3, 4.
will be his
Do
turn.
these force bolts have to travel in a straight line?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping it would, like, hit the prisoner. I was trying to figure out what his line was.
The prisoner is not providing that much cover.
Listen, I'm just saying, if the line went perfectly through it, that's all. But I'll let it slide this time.
He Misty stepped like through the circle, right? Or he Misty stepped, so he teleported, so that doesn't matter. Okay. All right, Ray will. Yeah, Rose and Ray just need to get closer here. Ray will move there.
Yeah, he is about to pull out his fucking shurikens and just shoo 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 shoo.
Ray will move there. Ray, as her bonus action, will activate Soulbound Arsenal, which gives her raised weapons. Unfortunately, I couldn't activate those beforehand. As an action, make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Okay, let's see. So that'll be 40 and then 45. Is there any way I can get within 50? Can I move through the orb, or do I do have to move around it?
You can try to move through the orb.
Okay, cool. I'll just go ahead and move around it. You know, I'm not a particularly keen on that. Okay. Ray will move here and then follow the line here. Careful not to step into the orb or into the circle, whether that was humbug or not.
That's so
She-
parent.
I don't know, man. She will then. Rose will command her to use an Adicit die. I would instill. Nope. Is that actually it? Yes. I instill both fright and hesitation on Peter Strickland. His next attack roll will be minus. Okay, -1. Hate to see that.
That's cute.
It could matter.
It could matter. He did get a 15 or whatever.
That is 5% less likely to hit.
Amen. Then, I guess activating Zephyr Strike this early is kind of not great. God, is there? She could action dash, but then he moves away. I had something that was 60 feet. What did I have that was 60 feet? No, that's pointless as well. Ray, as her main action, or actually, she will. Yeah. Ray will prep or will activate Zephyr Strike. And then she will, as her main action, prep a dash.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, his
Rose
ability to get away is
will-
concerning, though.
Oh, this can get very funky. Rose will prep a. How many spell slots do I have? About 3.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little more difficult, but I
Rose
think we
will
had a good
prep
plan
a
and then
silent
rolled pretty good on initiative, so we were able to get a pretty good start to the fight.
And that will be.
Our problem's gonna be getting to him,
That
though.
will be the turns.
Eris is gonna have to do some work from
Okay.
range, because that's pretty much all we're gonna have right now.
Top of the round is Eris.
Oh,
We also don't know if killing him is actually gonna kill him,
I sniped this bitch.
or if we want to kill him, because killing him
60
could also
is
be a problem.
90, isn't he?
95, it looks like.
I don't think Riley's gonna have it in him to kill him
I
yet.
spend a sorcerer point.
We love sorcerer's points here.
Spending a sorcerer
True.
point so I can ice knife this bitch.
Bars.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to do the thing where I get close to him.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not really happening.
It's
Ice
like
knife.
imagination.
Yeah. Oh,
Ice knife
Christ,
just
I'm-
sounds like a cool
Okay,
spell.
this isn't good. Whoop-de-doodies. Committing sacrilege, whoop-de-doodles. Just so I can ice knife a bitch.
If this
Yeah.
kills my character, we're done both in business, economically, and as friends.
Okay. Only 3 applied?
What about
But
his
you're rolling
partners?
fucking high, so never mind. As partners, yes.
And
A sphere of blue energy surrounds.
reduced by 18?
Yes. That's a third level
The-
spell slot, so that's a dub.
The ice knife slams into it, causing some damage, it appears, to the bubble, but leaving Strickland unharmed.
Okay, what about, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
If he fails, he takes 2d6 cold damage.
He succeeds, it appears.
What a monster at saving throws, bro. Who invited this guy?
Yeah, seriously, okay.
Just Hudson. We did.
Well,
It is. That is actually true. Never idea.
alright, well, I'm gonna spend 2 more so that I can cast a cantrip. 2 more sorcerer points so I can cast the classic Firebolt. Hit that bitch.
Okay. That certainly hits. So
Yeet.
that
Nice.
does hit the remnants of his bubble,
Yeah.
which is a total of 12 points of damage so far. It has 6 HP left.
Oh fuck! That tickled me.
Bro, she was nom in that bubble, bro.
Alright.
Well, that's my turn.
Not a bad turn. You got a third level spell slot out? That's huge.
Riley is up.
Riley, not liking getting hit really hard, as he seems to do quite often, is gonna run on over here. Oh, I was gonna have him run into the circle, but he did witness Rose avoiding it, so he will also avoid the circle.
Nonsense. Commit sacrilege. Run in the circle.
I mean, listen. He kind of wants to.
Sacrilege is fun.
He will run his 30 feet, and I'm gonna blow your mind here. Let me get my circle tool out real quick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3,
yes, the
4,
circle tool.
5. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Kaboop, and you're not gonna believe it. A smoke cloud appears around Riley.
Who could have predicted this?
Yes. So you see Riley run over there, and just drop a smoke bomb. Try and do a couple things. Cause distraction. Maybe cause him some panic, not knowing what's going on inside this smoke circle. But also trying not to interrupt his teammates' actions and vision. Bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and make my my ordinary walking stick. It's a bonus action to pop out the actual crossbow portion of it. So we'll go ahead and do my bonus action to do that.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah,
I think that's kind of everything.
Yeah.
Strickland, seeing the fog up here, he screams sacrilege, and he will twin cast Force Bolt on Ray and Rose this time. So first up, Ray, and he does have -1 to this attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll put that as the situational bonus, and he hits for some damage. You lose Zephyr Strike, unfortunately, it looks like.
Dang it.
And the other one will go to Ray.
Ray would like to use her reaction to cast what she wanted.
Okay.
As smoke begins to appear behind Ray,
As
Sorry,
not ideal.
I didn't.
Rose or smoke begins to appear behind Rose. Sorry. Or I guess we'll do it between Ray and Rose. As an image of the prisoner appears between them.
Ooh.
Hoping that he like either, since it hasn't been like rolled yet, it may cause him some hesitation while doing this, or something like that.
That's right.
Oh.
You can't hit your waifu.
Yeah. He will. He will redirect his attack
Got it.
to the only other available target.
Ah, fuck!
Shield will
God,
not
Bill,
help you there.
this is-
And it does chunk Eris a little. Actually, that was a very low damage roll. Actually,
Yeah,
wasn't
thank
that
God.
bad. And then, as a bonus action, he will quickened magic and disappear.
Wolfie, don't you fucking tempt me. Did you say this
Bullshit.
motherfucker disappears?
Yes, I mean Riley would not be aware of this.
No, I know. I know, but like, what?
Okay. Next up is
Ray.
Rose.
Ray will use her dash to move to where he
That-
was.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Is there something where he was?
Or bolt.
There's nothing obvious. No,
But there's not like a physical thing.
you don't bump into anything or anything like that.
Okay, cool. So I was just wondering. Um. Hmm. Okay. Rose.
Eris can make a quick perception check.
I was like,
Probably
Hey.
should have done this earlier, but yeah, Eris can make a quick perception check.
Hey, while I'm doing this, does the prisoner look breakable?
I mean, I don't know what you mean by that. A nat or a dirty 20. So you hear pounding on the door over here.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Alright, I relay that information. I assume Riley would be able to hear me, right?
Also with a 20, you get the sense like there's sort of a weird nature to the thudding sounds. You get the sense that they're thudding against the blue barrier, not the door itself. For whatever reason, they are not able to enter this room.
Okay.
Okay.
They didn't do the
Alright.
thing.
Okay. Riley would be able to hear me, right?
There's nothing to
Okay.
stop me from hearing. I'm just in some smoke.
Okay, cool. I relay that information to Riley.
Whose turn is Rose? You-
mine. Yeah, can I make some sort of perception or intelligence to see what either happened or if I can hear any movement or anything?
It is an action to perform the search action. Check against his stealth.
Yeah, Rose will make it. And you said it's perception.
Yes.
Nice roll.
Okay. Yeah, she'll just.
Oh wait, that was like at Eris's.
Not me.
Whoops.
Oh yeah. I have nothing on this. That means I literally need a nat 20, I think. And that's not it. That's not it.
Rose looks around, tries to hear things, but yeah, you aren't able to find anything of interest.
Okay. Rose will move back into Riley's smoke bomb.
Hell yeah. Join the party.
Ray will take her action and make a perception as well.
Okay.
God damn it.
Oh, he does have to make another stealth check.
I guess you never know.
Oh,
okay, fair enough.
huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ray hears footsteps in this space right here, the one to the left of the ping.
Okay. Ray, can you ping it again?
Yeah. So to the left of that ping there. Yeah, where Marissa's thing. Yeah. I think
Yeah. Ray will move to be still in the visage of the prisoner's thing. And
Okay.
yeah, I guess she used her action, so she can't really dodge. Yeah, she'll stay there, I guess.
Okay. Next up is Eris.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. We're gonna pretend that Ray pointed at that space so that Eris knows where to aim.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Good.
Does
good,
Ray
good,
do it?
good, good. Okay. Well, fuck. How do I how do I use an attack if I can't
What are you
target him?
what are you trying to use?
I guess.
AoE is king.
Okay. I'm gonna use Scorching Ray again.
Okay. I will say, even though you know where he is still invisible, so these attacks will have disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Alright, well. Hopefully one will hit.
Okay. You'll have to roll it manually as well.
Oh, fuck.
Midges /R, D20 plus 6, I think you have.
/RD20 plus 6.
Yep, and roll that 6 times. So probably copy and paste.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why won't it let me copy that bitch? There. The fuck? There we go. Okay.
Ooh, then nat 20 to the 10 always feels bad.
So 16, 15, and 9.
Did I do one more?
No, I think you got it. I think that's 6. So the 16, and the 15 would hit.
Oh wow, huge.
That's something. I'll take it.
He will go ahead and shield.
I actually just realized how crazy these rolls are for disadvantage.
Yeah, they're pretty good rolls. Just range. He did. So you do see it like find purchase in that space. You can kind of see his form briefly lit up as it impacts him. But similar to you use the shield spell too all the time, so you know what it looks like when another person uses it. You did draw the reaction out of him and cause him to use another spell slot. Next up is Riley, and I will say, all right. So the thing is, Riley is unaware that Strickland ever went invisible at all.
Yeah,
He wasn't able to see Ray pointing. Rose is aware of like where Ray means, so Rose could indicate verbally to Riley what's going on, but that could potentially reveal Rose's position.
Yeah, Rose can, Rose cannot. I mean, that's up to you, Kevin. It was like either way.
It's Rose's position.
Yeah.
If not, it's okay. I will say.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna say anything because
I don't even know if you're in the smoke bomb. I mean, presumably you are, but
No,
I will say you should know I'm here just because I only drop it on myself.
I mean, you could have dropped it and ran out. I mean, that is a possibility.
I'm going to kind of play along the lines of I'm assuming he's still like playing up top somewhere. He's like ran up top and is kind of fighting up in this area. I will run up, still staying in the smoke. I guess, do I see Rose at this point? Like if I walk up to here? Or do I know that Rose is there? I was like,
yeah, I usually allow if you're like running right by someone who's also there in the smoke cloud that you guys can kind of see each other a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, Riley will not say anything about it. And we'll run up to the edge of the smoke and go ahead and cast Arcane Ablation on himself, giving him 4 temporary hit to points. And then I don't think he actually has a bonus action that he's going to use here. Yeah, he's just chilling for now. Are we kind of same rules when it comes to like potions of healing, that it's like a bonus action to take one?
Yes, if you're taking it yourself, yeah. If you're giving it to someone else, it's just a normal action.
Okay, I'm not doing it right now, but just good to know.
Okay. Peter will drop concentration, revealing himself. He says, "You will not keep me from this. You will not keep her from me." And he runs up to the prisoner,
Oh no.
sort of puts his arm around her body, um, casts a spell, and he disappears.
Ah.
So does the prisoner.
Christ.
And the mana orbs immediately disappear as well.
Dude.
Well, shit.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Wait, Peter, come back. We were just joking.
No, you can do it. It's fine. I mean, I've run out of the smoke, ready to fight, and just go. Well, wait, what happened?
I fucking took the coward's way out, kid. It's gone.
Did he leave us the whiny mana orb?
Oh, that would be appropriate.
Damn it.
Well, shit.
Okay, immediately seeing that he's gone and hearing Eris say this, I highly recommend we get out of here then, because these mines can be set to blow whenever he feels like it.
Yeah, and also there's the problem of, whatever the hell is knocking outside the door.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we go out one of the back doors,
door.
or we... Yeah, go through
but
one of these doors and try to walk through. I mean...
You're gonna have to go through the
We
entrance
should
eventually.
Probably trigger one of them, the mine that's closest to the door, right? You could set it to where it is within 5 feet. Well, I guess she would have triggered it if it was.
Yes, but yeah. So we can make it move and trigger it though, just to ensure we're fine. I was like, if anything, I can use a thing if we want to. It's like my spells aren't.
Rose will use cure wounds on, right?
What?
Rose's healing ray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of step over and go, well, do we want me to push? I guess not that one, judging by because is the knocking. Now listening for it, is the knocking just coming from this door, or as I move around, is it coming from multiple doors?
Nope, just that door.
Okay.
Oh, are they still knocking?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to fight those fire bitches.
Yeah, Riley moves here. Says, well, if we wanted to try to run for it, I could push the mine towards this door, and then we kind of, run out following the path that we would logically know follows from that door and out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Hopefully the temple doesn't get mad.
I will go ahead and use my last spell slot to create an unseen servant, and I will have him go push the burst mine, away from us.
Okay. It does blow up, eliminating the servant,
Yeah, figure
but it also destroyed itself.
Okay, does the door get destroyed, or is it just chilling?
Hey, your bit of string and wood came into play.
The door, the stone appears to be unaffected.
What about the string and wood?
It appears to be unaffected by the detonation of the mine.
No, I said it came into play because of the materials for Unseen Servant.
Oh, gotcha.
Not that we
No,
that stripped with material, but it is funny.
I gotcha. No, yeah, that's I've been keeping it around just in case. Yeah, everything goes all right. Well, I would highly ask politely that I don't go first.
All right, Rose and Ray will go first, as they will prep dashes.
Riley will do the same.
Rose will open.
Okay.
What was that?
You guys can move freely.
Okay. Yeah, Rose will go 30, then 30. So putting her.
Are we turn ordering, or are we just kind of like
Oh.
Hudson?
Up to you guys for the moment.
Okay. I mean, Riley's just following behind right now as much as he can.
I'm gonna be first anyway. Ray will move in the same, like, to the same spot. She has more movement than Rose, so she will be, I think, 10 ahead, or 20 ahead actually. But works.
At that point, Ray can make a stealth check.
Okay.
That'll almost certainly, but I will roll. That's funny. Yeah. So, Ray does see sort of a bunch of the enshadowed. Well, maybe she doesn't see them, but she senses their presence and she hears them over at the door over there. But they do not appear to notice her for the moment.
Yeah, I turn back and go. It's the enshadowed. They're the ones knocking at the door. We should exit quickly.
All right, let's bail.
Okay. I'll say since you succeeded on that stealth check there, you do not alert them to your presence. You're able to dash to the other side without much issue. You guys exit out of the dungeon, returning to sort of the outer steps of the hole. What would you guys like to do?
Is there anything that we can see?
Yeah, maybe.
From where you are, you guys can make perception checks if you'd like.
Perception.
Yeah, so you see a waterfall and some trees.
Look at that. 12, 14, 16.
Okay,
Ray!
Okay, with the 25, say Ray. Let's see, what would you see here? She sees in the sky, hanging above some part of land, a small storm cloud. It is out of place from the normally peaceful clouds that kind of loop around in this the Veil dungeon. Also, the 25, she kind of estimates it's almost right on top of where you guys are, probably about 300 feet or so away from the lip of the hole.
Could I make
And
a
obviously further up.
Could I make a mana sense and see if it's either the Storm Buddy or Prisoner and or Strickland?
Sure. Can make a mana sense check. With a 16, you do get the sense it's more flavored towards the warden that you met earlier. I'll say it's kind of, you don't get any details about it though. You're not sure what its purpose is there, what it's doing. If it's just observing or if it's preparing for something, you're not sure.
Okay. Rose will take this into account and go, all right, most likely the warden, the gatekeeper, but not completely sure. Ideas, team?
If we could get any ideas to where he went, I think chasing him down right now would be best, but I don't think we can do that.
Okay, Rose will try to get the cloud's attention then.
Riley said, he's pretty weak right now, and it really feels like if we could find him and catch him, now would be like as opportune a time as any to strike.
Yeah, but we're not sure, I guess. I guess, can we check the entrance maybe and see if there's footprints or something?
What are you wanting to check about the entrance?
Like to see if there's footprints
See if
or
anyone else ran
signs
out.
of to see if there's signs of him leaving.
Okay, you don't need to roll for that. You do not see any signs of footprints other than your own.
Okay, so maybe he's in with the ice where the ice giant was, maybe.
I'll say, Riley, you can make an intelligence check.
Dude.
Nice. Oh,
I cannot hit the important ones.
what if
Buster,
Eris
bro.
makes an intelligence check?
Is anyone else proficient in intelligence?
I mean, no, but I'm willing to give it a try.
Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, I'll continue with my concentration as I drop the illusion. Surprisingly. I will wave the storm cloud maybe like down or something to try to get its attention. I don't really have a way to do that other than if maybe it can see me. If it can't, then it just continues its path, I guess.
Are you literally just waving?
I'm trying to imbue like some mana into it to like try to get its attention, like familiar one, but literally outside of that, yeah, that's basically what I'm doing.
Sure. You can make a mana control check.
Who's better at that? I think this time.
Age-old question. As he checks both character sheets.
Oh, nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort.
Okay, with a 15, yeah, I'll say that probably would be the DC. You reach out towards the storm cloud. It isn't able to speak with you as clearly as it did before. Maybe it isn't willing to speak with you or interact with you as much as it was before. It gives just a powerful like alarm bell. That's its vibe right now. It is an alarm bell storm cloud.
Alarm bell storm cloud. All right,
And
guys.
indicating where the alarm is happening.
Right. So it's kind of
Being like a little beacon is my like gathering of what you told me.
You can interpret that however you like.
fair enough. You said it's almost like it's right on top of us, but not really.
Like I said, with the 25 that you got, you estimate it's about 300 feet sort of into the forest, or at least away from the lip of the hole.
All right, guys. Well, presumably it is alarming us to something, so we have two choices, and that's run away or run towards it. I'm suggesting we run towards it, as it appears to be our warden buddy and not something malicious.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I would agree, and even in a crazy scenario where Mr. Peter created that, I would still like to try to go after him.
All right. I guess we make our way to where the storm cloud is.
Okay.
Bro, it's
I'll
fucking
say-
crazy, man. I literally have a
Okay.
19
You guys
in
can
intelligence,
make-
and it doesn't.
How quickly are you
It's
moving?
so infuriating. Presumably pretty fast, yeah.
Yeah.
Zooming.
Okay. Athletics checks from everyone then.
Oh god, I'm not good at those.
Me neither.
Oh no.
Hey, maybe that's a good one to rely on.
Hey, D20.
It's actually so. I don't understand her rules, dude. It blows my mind.
The nat
Alright.
one. Funny.
That one. Perfect.
Um,
Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
I'll say even with the nat 1, the nat 20 kind of cancels out, and Rose and Riley also did quite well. So I'll say he does not have enough time for a short rest before you guys reach him, which is pretty big.
Pog!
Fucking get him!
Get him!
Eris is charging towards him like I will fucking kill him.
Yeah. So you see him there next to the prisoner.
It's loading, it's
He's
loading.
like
I don't
sitting
know about
down,
that
taking breath. His breath's. Oh wait, sorry. The lighting probably isn't working on this map, huh?
Oh,
It's loading anyway.
It's still loading for me. Yeah, I don't see anything.
Okay. Well, there we go.
It's thinking.
You guys-
There we go. I'm here.
Here as well.
What's up, bichacho?
Oh, there he is. He can't see us, can he?
Yeah, he does see you. There's not really any cover to speak of here. Yeah, he does look over and I'll say he was facing the prisoner. However, when you guys kind of enter that area there, he turns around to see you, almost as though he was alarmed or alerted to you. Lux, at this point, he's been pretty silent through all this. He clearly is like fairly frightened. He's not that comfortable with combat. He's kind of just mostly hugging closely to Eris. He does speak up though. He says, "I can sense two of my family here." And he points them out. He says, "One of them's over there, and one of them's over there. They're invisible, I think."
All right, little buddy. We're gonna try our best not to hurt them.
Maybe if you just deal with the main guy, maybe they'll go back to normal.
That's the plan, little guy.
Oh, wonderful.
At this point, I'm gonna say we will start the combat here, as Peter does get up and he will begin.
I would imagine Peter's not letting us walk up on this one.
Nope. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll Ray.
I'll take it though.
Dude, come on, man.
No, you have to roll for Rose. That's the initiative that matters. There.
In all fairness, Rose has a better initiative than
Well,
Ray
go ahead
does.
and roll, buddy.
I'm going first again,
God,
motherfuckers.
my athletics check is my best thing.
13.15. That means I get the same spot that Ray did.
All right.
How far away is
Top
this
of the round is Eris.
How far away is this hoe? 170? Am I reading that right?
170,
A lot.
Chief.
Oh my god, he's so far. Hey, what are you rolling over there, Hudson? Stop it. Stop it!
Yeah. Actually, you do not go first, but that's okay. You don't get to see this turn anyway.
That's funny.
Eris, you're up.
Oh, yeah, now I'm up, huh? Okay, well... I'm going to use my last remaining sorcerer point to double the distance of Firebolt. And I have to zoom up here so that I can do that. Hello? Hit him.
Watch this crit. Oh no. Oh, did you? You actually. I thought you crit for a second
Oh,
there.
yeah.
He does not have a reaction. He has not taken a turn yet.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What?
Oh, Sag. That was almost. I mean, one's better than 0. Could have missed.
Ah! Alright, fine, whatever. That's my sad little turn.
I mean, you're able to move if you'd like. You don't have to, obviously.
What if I want to get on that? How deep is that water?
That's not water. That's like a cliff that
Yeah,
goes down.
I was gonna say. I think there's a floating
Oh.
island.
No, it's not water. It's canyon.
Good thing I didn't try to get in that water then.
I jump into the water. The what?
I guess air is technically water.
dies.
Roll 76.
All right. Next up is Ray, Ray and Rose.
Alright, they, the classic, the second most classic duo in this campaign. How can I maximize movement speed here?
I'm gonna get more water. Hopefully I don't die in the time span that I'm gone.
That would be the hope.
That'd be hype.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, Ray will move, she can move through Luxfer, right? Because Luxfer's technically on Eris.
Well, Luxper's not actually there. I just don't want to crowd Eris's spot.
Ray will move 40 here. Then I will use an adjacent die to move half my movement speed without triggering attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
So that'll be 20 here, or is that 25? Whoops, hold on. Oh, that's 25. 1 over. And then she will dash for 40. Ooh, don't want to dash for 40. Yeah, I'll dash for 40.
What a mad woman, mad celestial lady.
Not the
There's only
mass
one.
specially.
There's only one kind, baby girl. God damn it, I am keeping one off. There you go. Rose
Yeah,
will
they
then
do very different things with their intelligence, but they are both like
move
intelligence
her
based to some
60
extent.
there.
It's I can't win.
Oh my
I
God, that's
listen.
65
I
there.
think next campaign
Okay,
I
we're
need to like just play a really stupid character. So when I low roll,
then
it makes sense.
I will use. So that's both actions. So
I just
only
need to
the
play the
bonus
like
actions
strength ogre.
left. Down to
Just,
2
like,
additional
dump-
die, or
dump the
3 additional
intelligence
die,
stat. Don't
pushing
even
one up,
think
okay.
about it.
Rose will just cast her Soulbound Arsenal, so she's allowed raise weapons. And then that'll go ahead and be it. I yell out to both Riley and Eris to be within.
Oh.
Hold on.
This amount.
Never mind, it doesn't have a range, so
So we're
you're
chilling?
good to go. Yeah,
Okay. Good talk.
that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Alright, Peter.
Alright.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. You guys are not. You're pressuring me too much. This is not acceptable. He will drink his potion of greater healing.
Pussy. I'll say it. I'm not afraid.
Oh, that didn't affect. Oh, whatever. I'll stat it.
I think since it didn't go to his health, he like dropped the
Yeah,
potion.
he just spilled it out on the ground and
Yeah.
just sort of hoped for the best.
And the grass you see grow, like all around him.
Oh, that bitch healed himself.
He did do that. He did indeed do that.
Hudson! Oh, okay, I'm sorry. This is off track. But you know when you're fighting a Pokemon gym leader and their
They, like,
Pokemon's about
max
to
heal.
die and they
Yeah.
they use a max potion?
Max
Ah!
This is the Pokemon session right now. He will. He will make a tactics check.
How about no?
I think Hudson kind of needs to make a tactics check here because I'm not really sure. All right, I think we'll go with instinct here.
That's a funny theory that there's like a slightly higher DM that DMs roll a tactics checks to see what to do.
They like message
Yeah, I got-
him real quick. They're like, "Hey, here's my situation. What do I do?"
He will magic missile Ray.
Ooh, interesting.
A normal magic missile.
Don't do that.
Chomp.
Ray will use her reaction to heal Riley for 11.
Hey. Riley getting a little love.
And he will.
Use his reaction.
4, 5, 6.
You said for 11, correct?
Yeah, for whatever damage I took, which I believe was 11.
You hear him like screaming out, not really to you guys, but just in general. Cursed creatures, I created you for a purpose. Now go and destroy them. And the next turn will happen, and Riley's up.
Alright, you're not gonna believe this. Riley's gonna run up 30. Let me blow your mind real quick. He's gonna run right there. Uh-huh. And then he's gonna... Okay. I can shoot at him at disadvantage and have a really low chance of hitting him. Or I can run 30 more
Nat
feet.
20? The double nat 20?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, I didn't make this fucking fake walking cane crossbow for nothing. I think though, sadly, Riley will just be sprinting forward. Yeah. I mean, listen, this guy can only go so much farther on this cliffside, right? By the way, where did initially the Luxford point out to the peoples?
There and there.
Okay. I'll stick
However,
with
it
my
has
movement.
been around
It
since
has been a
that
turn. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Riley will run up, dash, and chillax with his bonus action for now, I suppose.
Okay. The creature will appear next to Ray. He does have his first attack at advantage, as he was invisible before he took it. Or actually, wait, is that? Let me double check. Is that? I'm pretty sure that's how invisibility works. Let me double check though.
I think you're unfortunately right, as much as I would like to disagree with you.
We can say no, though.
Ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Let's see.
I feel like it'd be weird if it didn't.
Oh, here we go. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Clarifications. Okay, this is not helpful. This person is just okay. Well, I guess we can ask the team here. You guys will probably end up getting invisibility at some point.
It will
Should the
happen,
first
yes.
attack coming out of invisibility have advantage or no?
I agree that
I-
it should.
I was
I was
gonna
like,
say
I don't even know how I were to gain invisibility, but I
yeah,
think it should.
I think it's kind of whack if it doesn't. 'Cause I feel like that's the whole point.
Yeah.
It's ambiguously worded, but yeah, I tend to agree with you. So he will have advantage on this first attack, unfortunately.
Joke's on him. Riley has 5 different types of invisibility.
Yeah. Oh, is Ray resistant to fire damage? No, she's not.
No, she's resistant to radiant and necrotic.
But
that
yeah,
was just a
no. If
low
I
roll,
play a
never
stupid
mind.
character,
Alright.
he's literally gonna like nat 20 every intelligence check. It's gonna
Next
be the
up
stupidest shit experience of my life.
Is Eris.
I will say the beginning of this campaign, I rolled really well to get most of my stuff though, so I can't complain too much.
Luxper does call out as the thing bites into Ray, and it says, "No, don't hurt them. They're trying to save you."
Oh.
Oh, poor baby.
When will you
So
learn?
if I go 40 there. 115? Okay.
Listen, Eris, if you could just go ahead and knock him out, that'd be great.
I have one spell that goes 120, and it's not a great one. Okay. Well, fuck, I should have kept that last sorcerer point, mother frickin' god damn it. Alright, well, if fire bolt disappoints me again. Hit that bitch.
That was a good roll.
Let's see if the damage does it.
Oh,
I think it
What do you
doesn't
mean,
show
oh?
It doesn't show the hit thing.
yeah, he'll let that happen.
It's because when you have a reaction, it doesn't do it.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah,
right.
Oh,
it
okay.
waits for my
Oh.
decision.
Better than
Or
one.
damage,
True.
whatever.
It's actually 4
You
times better than 1.
Ah! Okay. Great.
All things aside, you've actually done quite a lot this combat, Eris.
Alright,
You've been very
well,
helpful.
shittle skittles, that's all I got right now, so.
All right. Next up is Rose and Ray.
All right, Rose will move here. As well as using one of the Adicit die to let Ray move half of her movement without provoking attacks of opportunity. So Ray,
Be sure to mark those off as you use them, please.
yes, I have 2 left. I need to add the thing where it auto takes them off.
Okay.
I have 2 left. So Ray will move back 1. Rose will use her action to give Ray a potion of healing or greater potion of healing.
Totally forgot that you guys had potions of healings too.
I will use a I guess I'll use. Okay, so it'd be like 10 max, and 10 doesn't give me. I'll use a greater potion of healing. Fine.
Okay.
I can't really target Ray, so I'm just gonna.
You can just roll it, and we can add it to her.
Okay, 16, so that brings it up to 20. And then Ray just used 5 to get there, so then she will use 15. Then she will go 40.
Go get him, Ray.
40 and 35. She will then use her action to
Just out of curiosity,
dodge
Wolfie,
for now.
is Ooga Boots murder?
Okay, I will say, I mean, that's a valid option there. You see him glow blue and start to rise up in the air just a little bit. He does appear to be, he's probably, well, you can make, no, I'll just say, he looks like he's pretty pissed at Ray that she's just going straight for him. He's probably going to do a big attack against her.
Oh god. He's going Super
Okay.
Saiyan.
There's two schools of thought, right?
Yeah.
There's the I take a dodge, disadvantage on single target, or the I dash up and the AoE
Hits him too.
hopefully says all creatures.
Or
But he could move away, which then make an attack of opportunity and then get hit with either.
yeah, he could also
But
probably
he
just.
But if he Misty Steps, he couldn't do the attack, so I'm not worried about the Misty Step.
I'll say he'd probably just like if it's an AoE attack, he can probably just set it to where it hits only you anyway.
Yeah.
But if it's a dex save, you would also have advantage on a dodge.
A dodge does give advantage on dex saves. He may or may not be doing something that gives a dex save.
Yeah.
Up to you, Chief.
Ray will dash and try to take cover behind the mana orb.
All right. Is that it? I don't think Rose moved. You still have Rose's movement, I think.
That's
Rose moves
concerning.
30 to
Oh,
give her the potion. She only has a bonus
Uka
action
boots
left,
murder,
which
murder,
she
the perfect
will-
one. It is just the
Oh
perfect
fuck!
character.
I can get really quirky.
I don't know if hiding behind this mana orb is good because he can
Why?
just do the AoE
see.
behind it, and then it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I think you either
I
rush
don't
him
wanna
or
die,
dodge.
so
I think
I'm
this
gonna
was like a
think about
weird
this for a
in
little
between
bit here.
that wasn't
Um,
super solid. Personally, I could be wrong, but
They can swap places, which
I
is
think so.
cute.
shit.
That is kind of cute.
But I used my spell slot, which I'd rather not do. No, Rose will stay there. Ray. Fuck, maybe the mana orb is not like the best idea, but hopefully it doesn't like single target. How big are the mana orbs actually?
I believe I described them before as about like 2 feet diameter, more or less. So they're like a decent sized beach ball, I guess, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I won't take anything back.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Next up is Peter Strickland, and he will. You've interfered long enough. He will move here. He puts both his hands forward towards Ray, and a lance of mana, pure mana, emanates out from him, dealing
Ether Lance.
Oh, just straight up.
points of damage.
Uh,
Created form of magic missile. So it
Ray-
does a lot.
Wow.
yeah. I mean, Ray will use her reaction to heal. I guess Eris.
Sure.
For
As she goes down, she will communicate to Rose, saying, "I believe in all of you. You can take him out."
Rose is very pissed. Eris, you can, I imagine, go back to full. If whatever you have of your health is 20, then fuck me, bro. You're tankier than I am, and I don't know why I'm taking lead.
Does let out a maniacal cackle of satisfaction. Next up, actually, adding insult onto injury,
No, don't do that.
he will use a. Well, actually, should he? Yeah, why not? He will add he will do a quicken spell, casting a cantrip as a bonus action, and use a force bolt on Rose. Does that hit?
Huge.
All right, there we go. That's huge.
through the adrenaline, I like have my guitar in one hand where I usually use two, and I just like parry it away.
All right. Next up is another baddie. Oh, he does have to dash to get to you, though. Just barely. It was 35 feet.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
We take those.
He is still invisible, however, so he will not be invisible, or he won't be visible until he attacks.
Does Rose know that he's there now or no?
Yeah, he's not being that quiet. You do know that he's like right in front of you, basically, but he is still invisible technically.
I will yell out to Riley that there is an enemy. Riley, there's another one of the hidden ones right there. Although if one of you two could be prepared to grab where I am and move out of the way, that would be nice.
To grab where you are?
I will be switching places
Okay.
with Ray, and I don't want her to start getting attacked while she's down. Is basically the. I don't know if they would do that, but you know.
I will say Riley can do that if he wants. He can pull Rose back a square. That would be all of your movement, however.
I would.
No, I
prep
think
it.
he just wants
Yeah.
me to. Yeah, he wants me to grab Ray and pull Ray.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Like,
how are you going to get to Ray?
Switching places.
I understand what he's going for.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm way behind here. You ignore me. You guys can keep going.
Yeah, right. Riley picks up on the plan. He understands.
I was like, to be clear, if you have something more useful,
No,
that's fine.
no, I don't
Ray
necessarily
can come back, but I was like, over the
think
table,
so.
Ray can come back, but it's a much more tedious process
No.
than Nor.
Yes, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it would take me a whole nother turn to get there, so Riley... Yeah, Riley will accept and try to do what he can, so I will run my 20 feet up here. And I don't know what kind of thing I would prep here, but as my action, I guess I am prepping to catch Ray and try to drag her away, or at least pivot her around me, trying to make sure that I can tank a hit rather than her. I suppose is the idea here. I mean, it preferably just drag her away, but.
Wait, so you're prepping your action to wait for her to switch, and then when Ray appears, you grab her and move her back?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I'll say I'll allow that to be just like a dash action. You'll grab her, and then as a free action, and then you'll be able to move 15 feet.
I was like, if I can use my bonus action for that too, sure, because I don't have much else for it. So.
Sure. Well, I mean, you're prepping the action anyway, so technically you don't get a bonus action, but yeah.
Okay. Yep. That's my vibes.
All right. Top of the round, the guy runs up to. Yeah, he'll run up to Rose and attack her.
What if he didn't do that?
Well,
He
missed.
didn't.
Don't worry.
There you go.
I
Avoid.
bonk him with the dull end of the guitar as it makes a dong sound.
Eris is up.
He said bonk.
All right. Well,
Bad boy.
hasn't led me astray yet, so hopefully this will work one more time. Did that hit him? 16?
That will hit him.
So far, 15 is the lowest I think that we've used to hit him.
And then I get to hit him 2 more times.
Correct, yes.
Right? Oh, right.
Does she do it again?
Right.
Yeah, she does it 2 more times.
Oh, I'm saying, does
Ayo.
she pull the 3 hits again?
Oh, okay. Well, 2 out of 3 so far.
With good damage rolls
Come
too.
on.
Miss.
Damn
him.
it.
There it is.
You know, good damage rolls on the first 2 though. That was pretty solid.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was
back
like,
in the red. Let's
Damn it,
go.
on the first one, too, so we'll take it.
Yeah, 16 damage ain't no joke.
Okay.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Da 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 da.
Anything else, Eris? No, for Barris.
She died again.
Iris.
She did appear to die. Has she used any meta magic this fight? I don't think she has she?
Any
Not that I'm
meta
aware of.
magic? Do you mean
Yeah.
just like metagaming? Like, is that what you're...
No, meta magic. She has that thing. Sorcerers do meta magic.
Oh, okay. I was almost like metagaming? Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I have no idea. I I have not been looking out for that. I didn't know that was a thing.
I don't think she has. She is presumably off. Her internet must be acting up. I'll let Ray and Rose go. I don't think that there's much she can do with her bonus action, and I'll let her move if she wants to after she comes back. Ray and
Yeah, Rose will like start bolting forward as she claps her hands and switches places with
Whee! And on that note, I will, knowing now that Ray is quite a light humanoid creature, I will attempt to catch and then drag backwards. I only had 10 feet of movement left.
well, you dash your full speed, so it's 15 feet.
Oh, okay. In that case, then I will drag her down my max distance here. So I will bring her.
Even though she is still like a bulky target to move, which is why
Yes.
it takes some extra. You can position her behind you or wherever you'd like to around you.
Yeah, it's fine actually, just right there. Kind of leaning her up against the rock in the bush, trying to get her into somewhat of a like secure location.
Okay. I will point out, Riley, you do see the creatures, at least this one, its maw opening and apparently focused on you now.
Yeah, no, I figured as much. This was to be expected.
All right, Rose, you have the rest of your turn.
Alright, let me see if I can. I believe it disadies only companion stuff. Correct.
yeah, Rose looking pissed off with the celestial like basically like scorpion stinger behind her and holding her guitar in one hand with like a serrated side, runs up to Strickland and will attack him.
Okay. Well, what's the switch thing? Is that like a bonus action or what?
It's a spell slot. It's a bonus action.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rose!
Yeah. Now the problem is, do I think he is resistant or immune to poison?
Let's find out.
Actually, since he's so hurt, can I make a perception on him to see what the fuck the blue thing that emanates from him is, or like a better look at what the fuck that is?
Make a mana sense check. That would be more appropriate here. Because the blue stuff you don't get much from, it's just a glue blowing substance. With a 14, now that you're like right up in his face and he's using all of his spells, he's actively like using his mana. The orchestra that makes up Peter Strickland is chaotic, frenzied, and full of energy. All electrical instruments, so to speak. What is emanating out of him right now is where the flesh is peeled away. It has revealed. Marissa texted us. That's funny. And it reveals the electricity that's behind all of the instruments and all the music. It's pure energy. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and use my katana because I get to reroll ones and twos, but we're just gonna do that. Any pluses? I don't believe so. Yeah. God damn it.
Will not hit.
She.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Since I don't have my bonus action.
Dude, Eris is taking all of our good rolls. That's all I gotta say about it.
True.
Next up is Peter. He scowls as he dodges your attack, and he says, "Haven't learned your lesson yet." And he'll make a tactics check because there's something that he wants to do, but it's not the smart thing to do. He is still going to behave tactically.
Cringe.
That is extremely cringe.
Disadvantage because he wants to do it.
He is crazy, but he does have a goal.
He's determined nonetheless.
Dear DM,
Yes.
question.
Yes.
When an incapacitated person takes damage, that is considered one failed death save, no matter how much the damage, unless it's a crit.
Uh,
Or
well, unless it's like more than double their max HP, in which case it's an insta kill. But
Okay.
yeah, that's the only exception that I'm aware of.
okay, cool.
Okay. He will. Yeah. Well, I guess I should be fair here. It is a hidden breastplate. Um, he'll make a perception check. Okay. So he does. You see him gather this bluish electricity sparking in his hands as he casts a spell that you're not familiar with called Electrify. And then he will shocking grasp you. Okay, there we go. Shocking grasp, and it is at advantage since you are wearing metal armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I can use my reaction when it does the damage.
Okay.
Or wait, I can't use a reaction to hit me. Hold
Should I wait on the damage?
on. No, the reaction would be when let me read it. It's when I would take damage, but it's already hitting me, so I wouldn't gain a reaction if I would. If it's like a to take damage thing, so never mind, you're good.
Okay. So you do get the sense that this is more powerful than the shocking grasp that you're used to. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I made it 18.
Oh no, an additional one. That was for concentration. This is for the electrify spell.
He said, "Oh no, sweetie."
You do a pretty good, decent at con saves though, which is definitely
I'll say that.
there. Nice. All right.
Can I get my reaction back?
No, but good. Good try. Good try. He will curse and back up as you are not stunned. You do lose your reaction though. All right. Next up, the invisible creature. You hear footsteps coming towards you, and it appears just before it hits you. And it will have an attack roll at advantage on
I actually
Riley.
think we should change that rule.
Yeah. Taking a chunk out of Riley. Next up is Riley.
All right, I do get 3 temporary hit points back. Oh, so whenever the Rose and Ray swapped, even when Ray was the closer one, did this and Shadow pretty much immediately hop to me rather than hopping to Ray?
I mean, you kind of like the moment she appeared, you were dragging her. You weren't really paying
Okay.
attention as
That's fair.
You're not sure.
Are they acknowledging Luxper? I'm assuming not at all right now.
They are not acknowledging Luxper right now. No.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I is Luxper saying or doing anything at this point in time with them being in the doing what they're doing?
Luxper is frightened, clinging to Eris.
I was like, I can't see him because obviously I'm facing the other way, but I didn't know if he was shouting anything or saying anything.
I mean, he is shouting. He would shout particularly whenever they attack someone. He would have probably shouted as it ran up to Riley and took a chunk out of him.
Okay.
But they do not appear to be listening to Luxper at the moment.
I don't think
There she is.
I can hold the two off, so I'm just gonna have to rage that they don't hit people when they're down, because I don't know how else Riley's getting out of here. And I'm not God calling for this. Fucking fight me about it. So I am going to grappling hook myself this way. So you see Riley kind of pull out his grappling hook, and go ahead and swide his way this way, 20 feet, avoiding opportunity attacks of opportunity because of how speedy fast he is. And then he will try to continue to make his way up. Actually, I do want to see. Have we seen any kind of movement speed from them? Not really.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just gonna play off the logic of base 30 then. And I will end my turn. You can go around Liar. I will go here for my regular movement. I will go ahead and stop there.
Next up is
Oh, I should have asked
Shadow.
this, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so it can make a Actually, no, I guess this would be on Strickland. He will make a wisdom. Actually, wisdom or charisma? That'll be a wisdom. It should probably be wisdom. It's a willpower thing, so it should be wisdom. The creature runs. You see it like hesitate for a moment and kind of like shiver, and then it runs up. As its action, it will grab Ray.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is not what I wanted to come back to.
Hoist her up, sort of putting it on its little shoulder. Ray's lightness, sort of being a two-edged sword in this case. However, that is its turn. That was its movement in action.
I
So
fear what might be happening here.
I
Eric.
agree.
Oh, fuck me. It's
actually,
my turn.
Rose, you do hear Peter curse under his breath. He says, "Damn it, you served me."
I feel
Eris.
better about it now.
Yeah, wait, that makes me feel a little better.
I didn't have time to prepare. What's going on?
Let's see. Brief recap. Rose missed. He hit Rose for a bit. Riley ran away. Yeah, I think you're caught up. I think that's mostly it.
Look, if God is kind, you technically have 30 movement speed on top of that. If he is kind.
Oh, yeah. I'll say I'll give you an extra 15 on this turn if you'd like.
Why am
Because I don't want to meta it too much.
Because you didn't move on the last turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Question. What if I used Binding Ice without the intention to hurt? Can I, like, not do damage?
Sure. That'll be a mana control check to do that successfully.
Okay, what if I just bind these motherfuckers so no one can move?
That'd be very helpful for the situation.
We're gonna give that a shot.
Do you have any way
Okay,
to reach Peter, or is he too far?
Bind and Ice doesn't have. I mean, if I had sorcerer points, maybe. No, see, it's only it's a 30-foot cone. I can't. It's not a ranged thing.
I was like, best she could probably do is her 120, like, firebolt or whatever it is.
Yeah, the Scorching Ray is 120, but I mean, to make sure these dudes don't hurt Ray, I figured Bind and Ice. You know, trap everyone in ice, and they can't do anything. Okay, so I don't. So just do a mana control check, you said?
Yeah, I mean, I should warn you, obviously, you're using the spell in a way that it's not really intended. If you do not beat the DC for this, it will just cast as normal, dealing damage to them and Ray.
Okay,
would
maybe
rather
not
make a
the
death
no,
saving
maybe
throw.
not the best. Okay, never mind.
Said cancel that, huh?
Well,
Luxper, seeing you sort of consider this, he will say, "Oh, you're trying to control your mana. I can help with that. I can help you with that, like we did before. Remember with the mana stones." So Luxper is offering to help you, which would give you advantage on the check. But again, if you fail, that would be very bad.
Oh.
Oh man.
So.
Oh, also, did you hear that Peter was yelling at them that they need to listen to him? They might not be doing the most evil intended things right now, or at least trying not to.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're not?
Well, we don't necessarily know. We just heard Peter yell at them to like they serve him. So
The only thing you saw was hesitation, and then like a command that wasn't.
yeah,
hostile.
seemingly maybe wasn't like followed to its fullest extent. However.
Luxper also,
wait.
he will continue and say, we should let them go away with Ray. I think they're trying to enshadow her.
Wait, he said we should or we should not?
We should not let them
We should
enshadow.
not. Okay, I was okay. Okay, great, fantastic. Motherfucker.
Can you really unshadow Ray though? Ray's just built diff. You know what I mean?
There's a celestial. You can't do that.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
don't say they're celestials too. She's built.
It's different. It's different. It's just different.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Fucker.
What
Right.
if I
Barely
what if
know her.
I like grab onto Ray and then use Gust, huh? How do we feel about that?
Sure. So the gust would like to move them
Yeah,
away.
shove them away.
Yeah, that's definitely valid.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So it'd be
Grabbing.
strength. It would be a strength save for them. If they succeed on the strength on the strength save, then it won't push them away.
Ooh.
Hey, listen,
Okay, well,
everything's a dice roll.
Yeah,
Welcome to D&D.
that's
Yeah.
the best idea I got. So. Oh my god! Can I levitate Ray?
You could, although I mean, both of those would be actions: the levitate and the gust, unless you did a meta magic to make one quickened.
Like levitate Ray out of his hold.
I mean, you could try that. I would probably still. I would maybe make it a strength check rather than a strength save, because you're still trying to wrestle Ray out of his grasp in that case.
Yeah. Okay, so I might as well keep that spell slot then. Okay. If it's still going to be the same either way, I think I'll stick to the gust thing then.
Okay.
Just try to
Okay.
kill Peter and pray, huh?
He will make his strength save then. Okay.
Okay. Do I need to cast a spell on him, or are you just going to do
No,
a
it's
strength
fine.
save?
I'll just roll the strength save. This
Alright.
is just a cantrip, so.
Well,
A 7
Ayo!
will certainly fail as he is pushed back, leaving you alone with Ray in your arms.
thank God. Okay.
Luxper, he hops off of your shoulder and grabs Ray by her shoulder, and he says, I can fly her up in the air, maybe.
Please do that. Get her
Okay.
away. Get her safe.
Luxper will fly 30 feet up.
Cool.
Do we get to see the little in shadows like jumping up trying to get it? Because that'd be funny.
That would be funny, and yes, that does happen.
Yes!
Hey.
You still have
Now
your action and some movement left.
Boop, 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 boop. You
I
said
love
I
just-
got extra 15 feet, right?
Sure. I'm okay. with that.
Yay! Okay, we're gonna
This is
go.
the internet connection buff. Yeah. Normally it's a penalty, but we gotta make compromises.
The AT&T prepped action.
That one goes crazy.
Boop. Actually, I want to go this way.
I do love just imagining these little dudes just flailing their arms in the air, jumping up, trying to get Ray, who is 30 feet in the air. Like, no, we'll get her this time.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Hope-
I guess it would be 20 feet because he only has a fly speed of 40, so he's only 20 feet up. But same
Those
idea.
things are short, right?
They're pretty short, yeah. They're
Okay, good.
They're not like Olympic jumpers either.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, that's my turn.
Next up is Rose.
Here we go. That's not good. That's 2 death saving throws. Okay, that's 2. That is very not good. That takes away my ability for the reaction. Wow, that was shit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh wait, is Rose or Ray dying right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
This is unfortunately you left it to the hands of an NPC, which may or may not be reliable. Luxpro will make a mana control check to attempt to heal Ray. Okay.
Wow.
Get the fuck out with that. Let me tell you.
NPC for the win.
That could have ended very, very badly.
That's plot armor, if I've ever seen it.
Plot armor. This is Ray. Ray is too adorable to let.
She's too adorable to die. I'm gonna kill myself if her adorableness gets her anymore, bro.
So he does
Like in the
successfully
game, of course.
heal, Ray instead of dropping unconscious and having them both fall to the ground there.
Okay, are we? This is important. Are we doing where the death saves stay?
Yes.
So
They
she
stay-
currently has to.
Right. So they stay until a short or long rest.
Okay.
Well, she's still 20 feet in the air, right? So
Yes.
Let's
stay up
not
there,
drop her.
right?
Rose goes to Strickland and goes to strike him with her katana.
Okay.
Come on, baby, give me something. Thank God.
Oh, this is so bad. All right, he'll take the hit. He'll take the hit.
Fuck,
There's no way you can do
So
that
bad.
much damage, right?
There's no
Come on.
way.
Come on, finish his bitch ass.
Oh, what's
I
the
don't-
bedroll? What's the
I
bedroll?
don't have. I will take as a bonus action my last potion of healing.
Little bastard.
Oh, I just healed him for
Yeah,
11.
you healed Peter.
No, no, take it back.
It was just a prank. It was just a prank.
He thanks you and says, "Okay, well, never mind. We can forget about this."
Yeah, we
combat."
can
And
actually
Rose
chill.
turns back and then starts massacring Riley and Eris. Yeah, that'll be that.
So
I guess Ray has her shit. She's back up.
she is back up. She's also 20 feet in the air with two.
I'm gonna go
two-
ahead and
Yeah.
say she is trying to deflect anything that's coming at them. I guess.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'll say you can gain the
Dodge.
benefit of the dodge action with that.
Perfect.
Back on to the main event, Peter Strickland. Yeah.
Oh, I meant to. Whatever. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's too
He
late.
is-
I ended my turn.
He is hysterical at this point, as he is bleeding blue everywhere. He will take his last normal potion
No.
as a bonus.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
And then he will put his hands together for a second etheric or aether lance.
He can only have so many level 3 spell slots, right?
You would hope so.
Oh,
This is the important part. I can use a reaction to make Rose take it.
or Ray.
Why?
Because then I don't take it.
I guess. I mean, if you're okay with Ray dying,
I can revive her. That's not like the thing.
that's true. I mean, I don't know how it affects you, so, your call.
Wait, so does Ray fail in her death states not matter then?
They do matter.
They definitely do.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Should just be
it's
down.
similar. She will go back
No,
to
I'll-
death saving rolls.
I'll just take it. That's fine.
Okay. He is very frustrated. You have not gone down.
What the fuck am I concentrating on, by the way? I don't even know what I'm concentrating on.
I'm sure I don't know. Silent image. You're apparently maybe concentrating on.
I was like, I took it away. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not concentrating on anything, but that's fine.
Yet you're really good at concentrating on nothing, though, I will say.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. All right. That's his turn, I think. Yeah, he's not going to risk the attack of opportunity there.
You should though.
He should.
Pussy.
Well,
Please
Wait.
do.
You're right.
That-
You're right. You're
That,
right.
that
I'll have-
rat bitch.
Yeah. He is still acting tactically, so he will not.
Motherfucker.
At some point, he's gonna break.
Damn it.
The he will make his wisdom save again.
Oh fuck.
Oh!
The in shadow they stop leaping, attempting to leap up after Ray, and they will move in this direction.
Ugh.
And you're within 120 feet, right? Let's see here. Whoop.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, is it no, never mind. God damn, I just need to remember my character sheet. Never mind. Go on.
He will hurl a ball of flame at you,
How about he doesn't do that?
missing pretty
Damn,
badly.
I dodged it. Nice.
Next up is Riley.
Okay. I got a few choices here. None of them are particularly great. Okay. We gonna run up 30. I think if I do this, he still can't reach me with 30. He can reach me with 30. Okay, so we're gonna scorch on that way, you know what I'm saying? You son of a bitch.
Diagonals are a bitch.
Those things can only move 30 feet.
That's still 30 for me.
what
Judging by his last movement, yes. Okay, that is without him being able to reach his 30. And I believe I'm still within 80. Yeah, so having only used it once, but wanting to seeing that Peter is bleeding pretty furiously at this point and trying to knock him down as much as possible, Riley will go ahead and use the crossbow that the walking stick that he turned into a crossbow earlier, and shoot at him. He's within the 80-foot range. Click, click. Attack. +2, +2. Boop. Yes, dude! Yes! God, this game is so sick. Yeah, so Riley pulls out his crossbow that he's using for the first time in combat, and shows that he's using it the first time in combat. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink my potion yet. This is a little cringe to do it now. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end the turn. That's fine.
Okay.
Also, for my crossbow bolts, do I need to, because I have 11, do I need to, take one off every time I use a thing?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
All right. Next up is another guy here.
Another little friendo.
Little friendo, as they say.
Besto friendo.
It will also target Rose with a firebolt.
Yeah, I might as well. I'll gift of life this. So whatever damage I take will be put to Riley.
Okay. So Riley gets 4 HP back. Next up is Eris.
Alright, well, I got one last second level slot, so let's hope this
Make it work.
fucking works. Let's fucking... Alright, let's fucking go for it.
Excuse me.
Hit that bitch. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him.
Nice.
He will shield this.
Fuck that guy! Why would he do that?
Because he will die otherwise.
Good! Oh shit, hold on. To do my last two ones, I need the spell slot left back. Okay, do not consume.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Yes!
A shield will not help him on that one.
Critical hit!
Dude,
Fucking go.
how do you do it? Can you teach me your ways?
Critical hit!
Can you teach me how you do this, please? Give Riley some lessons.
Misses.
Hey, 15's the AC. We know for sure.
Yeah, now we know.
All right. Next up is
Dude, my fucking crossbow bolt could have made the difference. Ugh.
Ah!
Can Luxfer move Ray 20 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, at the
Please.
at the end of Eris's turn. Yeah, he will move Ray. Ooh,
Closer to
okay.
the icon. Closer to the icon. She wants to be closer.
I understand that you probably want him to retreat with Ray.
No, I do not.
He moves this direction with
I, was
Ray.
gonna say,
Why
I
is
think
he
he
doing
wants
that?
He's,
That's fine.
he's following his guys and he's shouting after them, saying, "Wait, no, stop! Don't attack them!"
Get Aerosale after him. Luxford, no! Get Ray out of here.
Rose is up.
Can Ray, like,
Ray cannot talk.
yeah, I know, but she can shoot Luxper away till she drops, right?
She could make a. So this would be either athletics, because technically she's being grappled by Luxper right now. It'd be athletics or acrobatics versus his athletics.
But you know what? Rose will take her action, and then we'll decide because this can also just.
Okay.
Just not matter.
Rose.
I will point out he is still the shield effect. It lasts until the start of his next turn, so he does still have enhanced AC right now. If that affects your decision making.
That's a problem.
How much does shield enhance your AC by?
+5.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, shit,
20.
wild and. God, Riley has been so far away from the fight, dude.
When does that end?
At the start of his next turn.
I'll prep a weapon.
Do it, yeah.
What's Ray got? Ray can theoretically make it there, I think. Oh, not anymore because he moved diagonally.
Low level D&D is so wacky.
4D.
Like delaying your attack until the start of the turn is like at higher levels you miss out on a bunch of extra attacks if you do that. But at low level,
Yeah.
you do the same thing.
Oh my god, dude,
Same.
you managed to move me like 5 feet off, so I can't reach him with Ray. Oh, that's kind of annoying.
You could just always make us higher level, Hudson.
That would solve certain problems and then introduce 1,000 more.
Yeah, I think I'll. Ray won't be
His lances.
unless
Yeah.
she can make it there. She's
His,
probably not
his
gonna
lances
do
have hit
anything.
hella hard.
Because then the Enshadowed would come for her again anyway. Yeah, Rose will prep an attack, and then Ray will like do the same like dodge type action that she's doing.
Okay.
Yep.
Hands away.
Hey, reaction. I'll roll it to hit, and then if I do it, I'll flavor it. If not, then it doesn't fucking matter, does it? All right.
Fair.
Logical.
Fucking finish his
22?
bitch ass.
Shield will not be able to save him from a 22.
Let's fucking go. All right.
Ellen!
So I meant to roll Stinger. I can also just take Katana though. Ooh, I think it does matter. Hold on, it does matter. I'll flip a coin. I'll say on a D1 it's Katana, on a D2 it's Stinger. What is that, D2? Oh, whoops. I don't want to
Okay.
use Bless. Thank you though. Okay,
What's
I'll
up?
just stick with the Katana.
I guess it may not take him out. Well, yeah, you should roll your damage.
Is he
What?
on one?
1 HP left.
Motherfucking Stinger would have done it.
He is 1
Stinger-
HP.
Oh,
would've
so you
done
would have done
it.
it. My crossbow would have done it. Oh, so many things.
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, no, I get to reroll 1s and 2s on a Katana. It was a 2.
All right. Well, you have to get not a 1 or a 2
Yeah,
on this
you
next.
roll into a 1 or a 2 again.
If I get a
Please,
1 or a 2,
please,
it's wrong.
please.
Let me make sure it's 1 or 2. Want to play
You
this
got
fair.
this. You got this. Come on.
I'm almost assured, like I'm almost positive.
This will
Katana
be-
is 1s and
is
2s.
it one
Yep,
of these
1s and
where you-
1s and 2s on the D8?
Is
and
it like you have to
take-
take the second one?
You have to take a set. Yes.
Yeah, I think there's not really.
Oh, if you roll a 1, that is
No.
hilarious.
Go
Okay. Okay. Not a
Yes.
1 or a 2.
Got it. That does take him down.
Yes. Just describe your attack.
Okay, so basically, yeah, what I wanted to do, which is why I mixed myself up, is that I attack him like with the stinger,
forcing him to kind of dodge one way, and then he meets my katana while he's dodging.
This is with lethal intent, as he did take out Ray. Yeah, and as he's like dodging away, thinking he dodged the blow, the katana just like strikes him, like on the neck.
Okay. His head tumbles away. Rose, you can make a dex save. It's almost certainly not going to matter, but you can try.
Yes, I'm assuming he is Big Boom Boom.
This is
Said
the
dex save?
easiest nat 20 of your life.
Yes.
No, not the easiest thing in my
Nice.
life.
So you do go down as Peter Strickland explodes in a blur of blue mana,
Am I
arcing
not
out.
dead?
No, it would have to be double your max HP.
Double
which would
max,
be
okay.
80.
Yeah, which is
I guess
80.
if you literally max rolled, he would have killed you.
Okay.
All 10s and the d8s. However, as Rose tumbles to the ground, the Enshadowed the shadow around them dissipates, the fire
Yay.
disappearing as well.
Huge.
Two familiar-looking creatures
Oh.
Spurs.
More luck spurs.
with look not very hot and unconscious still, but they are on the ground, no longer enshadowed. Luxper gently sets Ray down and rushes over towards Rose.
Ray, since I am down, her only thing that she can do is run towards my side as well.
Okay. So this will
I was
be.
gonna say Riley's going to check
Alright,
on
so
Miss
that will
Rose
be
after the
2 turns
explosion.
for Luxper. You will have to make one death saving throw at least.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I was gonna say I don't know how fast I could get there.
Okay, well yeah, you can go as well.
Well, I couldn't get there with an action to help medicine check, but if I
Yeah,
could
Ray-
help
Ray-
Luxper at least.
Ray can get there, but it uses her action and bonus action. So.
Okay. Luxper does get there. I guess Riley would probably get there first if you want to do something before he arrives.
I mean, I would just be kind of getting down, kind of doing the initial checking, making sure everything's okay.
Not okay.
Yeah.
She's like pushed.
No, yeah, and as he realizes that, we'll attempt to begin something.
Don't you
Wait.
have things specifically?
Can
made?
I get there?
No, I don't anymore. When I changed the upgrade.
Okay.
Hudson, are we still in combat or is that over?
Technically, yes. Just for the purposes of reviving Rose.
You would have to
Let's
use
see,
movement speed.
if
I was
Riley
Ray
does,
can make it there with the dash.
Yeah, if Riley does get an action or something to help when it comes back around, he would like to help Luxper. By maybe using his mana or something like that to, or asking if Luxper wants to use him as a conduit or something. However he can help, really.
Ray can also heal Rose.
Oh, she can?
Yeah.
You should probably do that before Luxper does anything. Because Luxper, he's like flying towards Rose, getting ready to heal. He looks, Luxper's not doing so hot right now.
I mean, I have one last first level spot. Could I use Cure Wounds on her?
You certainly can.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I grab Luxper out of the air. I'm like, not so fast, little dude. Why can't I target Rose?
Micah should be, she's on the ball.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Cure Wounds! Bing bong.
All right. So Luxper heaves a sigh of relief. He flops onto Eris's shoulder and kind of nestles against her and immediately falls asleep.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna dash back over
And he
and
will-
check these little dudes. Are these guys all small enough that I can like hold all three of them in my arms?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Your arms will be pretty full, but yeah, at that point, yeah.
A
you won't feel-
joyous occasion. I have three fuzzy little guys.
Yes, I suppose you do.
Rose sits up, I guess. Rosa sits up and looks at Ray and goes,
Did I do it? I kind of Kind of lost track there mid swing.
In your head, Rose says, "Hell yeah!" and she puts up 2 thumbs up towards you.
I put a 1 thumbs up and then look at my body of work there. I'm guessing his body, did it just fully destroy or what happened?
There is no remnant of the body. However, in his place, there is a single, what appears to be a fairly large, glowing mana stone where his body used to be. As he was an outworlder, he drops the mana stone
His
when he
core
dies.
thing. No.
Rose,
We haven't been taught that, right?
No, even metagaming
I
now.
don't think so.
Rose stands up and gets some cloth that I'm sure she has and covers the mana stone, but she will also look for the green pendant.
Okay. Yeah, I guess to be fair, his clothes would be obliterated from the thing. The green life amulet obviously would not, as it is a magical.
Oh,
Like,
thank fuck. I thought
you
you
do
were gonna
find
say.
it would probably be like a little ways away, like in a patch of grass or whatever. A golden chain with the green life amulet at its center. Who would like to take it?
I will take it.
Okay. Add that to your inventory. Where?
I will also take the larger mana stone.
I was like, role play wise, Riley's kind of following you around, like looking you up and down, kind of checking while Rose is not paying attention. I'm assuming she just looks like she took an explosion, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like bruised all over. Her skin is broken in places from just the blunt force trauma. Yeah, she's not looking great. But
Okay.
she is alive.
Yeah. Miss Rose, I know we need to find these things, but can I just check you out real quick? I want to make sure you're going to be okay.
Yeah, Rose doesn't really respond. Although she doesn't like push you away or anything.
Okay. Yeah. Riley just looks very upset. Yeah, just walks away.
Rose looks up at the cloud. Is it still there?
The cloud is dissipating. It is still there, but it is dissipating.
I yell out. I'll use an action to yell out through Ray because my vocal cords are probably not doing so
You
hot.
gotta go on vocal rest.
Yeah. Ray yells out, like in my voice, how do we get the prisoner back? Like, before you go, how do we get them back?
Okay.
In the prison.
Ray can make a mana sense check.
Guidance? I'll ask for this one.
Okay, with a 16, there is a feeling of sort of a light guitar tune, a feeling of comfort, and anxiety reducing music, peaceful tune.
Okay. Presumably this will sort itself out. All right, guys. Sorry about that, Riley. Just can't let our hard work go to waste. We should probably take a bit of a rest, whether back at the temple or, well, preferably back at the temple.
We could. Well, how far away is the lady's house hut thing?
Like I said,
Safe haven.
you guys have made that trip several times. It's about 30 to 40 minutes. It is going through a section of forest, though, so you guys would have to make stealth checks to avoid orcs. You guys are closer to the temple right now than you are at the camp.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, we could just go to the temple and crash for a little bit. Riley just kind of nods.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, don't say anything.
Yeah, Rose and Ray kind of support each other as they start walking back to the temple.
All right. And Eris with her bundle full of Luxpers
Yeah.
joining you, leaving the prisoner and the mana orbs behind. You guys arrive at the temple to find a bunch of other Luxper on the ground in various areas. still unconscious, but apparently unshadowed. And with that, we will end tonight's session.
There it is.
Oh, that was a fun fight.